This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Bro Gang, we are joined by Sponge Snob Short Pants, the Sultan of Salad Chains, the Unico Glow is Pro Bono, the Titan of Taste, Baron of the Broadcast. Remember, straight guys can kiki too. Prince of the Polo, the celebrity tweets are done to death. Atlanta's great white dope. He's the HGH in HLG. Old man yells at clout. Ask Chris Black, when's this gone and how long left? The head honcho of high intensity interval takes. CB puts the certified boy in certified lover boy. Novak Brokovich playing...
Got his ass.
Playing tennis with fellow geriatric life partner, them jeans. That's 40 love. How Long Gone's resident short king. He identifies as an away cis het male. Bald, buff, and boisterous. He's the Joe Rogan of Beechwood, founder of Done to Death Projects and co-host of How Long Gone podcast. Chris Black. Chris,
wow.
How the hell are you?
Jesus
You're
Christ.
welcome, by
wow,
the way.
Thank you. I don't want to know how long that takes because I know that's not off the dome.
45 seconds.
I see you reading.
No, it's a whole paragraph.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
off
no.
the
That was my
dome.
Bobby Shmurda freestyle. What do you think?
I understand. I thought that
Right,
was
freestyle.
like all rappers, the freestyle.
You're
is-
familiar with the industry.
I'm familiar. I'm an industry plant.
If
I'm
you find the
familiar.
BlackBerry with the side scroll,
Yes.
give that to any other podcaster
Yes,
that I know.
Yes,
okay?
understood. Wow, guys, I'm just happy to be here.
Welcome back.
Welcome
dude.
to Brooklyn.
Well,
You took the train here. How was that?
look, like I said, I'm a man of the people. Yeah. I said I'm Jay-Z going to Barclays.
You're here to disprove the fact that you think you're the man of the people.
No. I honestly, this hurts to say, but
Physically, emotionally?
all
All the above.
the train is often faster.
it is always often.
And
always.
I'm at this stage in my life, I'm more about efficiency than I am about luxury in those cases.
Did you
in terms
catch
of
the-
transportation.
Only. Like, I'm not going to take the train to the airport. I'm not a fucking monster.
No, that's
that's
come on.
crazy.
Yeah.
But would you ever city bike?
You know what? Yes, but I haven't because I'm scared.
Would you ever-
That's the only. I'm terrified
I've
of riding
crashed
a bike
a
in
few
New York.
times.
Yeah.
What if
I've crashed
what if the
one time.
Supreme L pulled into First Avenue?
I would get out and walk. I would
You'd swim.
I
You'd
would
swim
swim.
across the
I would
river.
swim. All my clothes, my tote
Anything
bag,
but ride the Supreme L. God
mean-
forbid somebody saw you.
Get on your Supreme fucking ski-doo, bro.
The Supreme L is
It's literally a Supreme
it's
L.
poetic,
Right.
Like how I guess they have nothing left to do, and it's like the most New York thing possible. So I understand
Is it whack that I think it's sick?
Yes. Like,
Yeah, of course. But it's also, but like as a
we agree here.
as a business person, like I can look at it and
As
be
a
like,
marketeur.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
This is like a great idea.
It's a
And
viral
and
marketing stunt.
I'm sure that took. Like I bet they've been trying to do that for 15 years.
Well,
and
they
then-
did the MTA.
They did the Metro card.
right? So they had the MTA plug.
But
Yeah.
the train wrap.
preheated
I
the
mean,
oven.
somebody's done it before. I think.
Yes, there's a lot of the train wrap is like a rarity, but it is not
A first.
an anomaly.
Yeah, people can do it. I'm sure there's some like DTC like CBD beverage
Yeah.
startup that did
Hims.
it first. Yeah, Hims definitely.
or
did it
like
first.
riding,
want the
riding
train
the,
going to the tunnel
Romans
metaphor.
L, the Lisa mattresses, the Casper G train.
There's no way it hasn't been done
Right.
before by a DTC.
Every
company.
pole is just painted like a throbbing cock. Anyway,
Your first complaint, Chris, when you showed up, was that you had to take your shoes off at the door because
I hate
I
that.
quote, "This is a whole thing." So we're
Oh,
gonna.
that was a joke.
Oh, really?
I have a whole. No, I've argued this with my friends all the time. Like, I don't take my shoes off anywhere.
that's
I hate it.
anti-Asian.
Chill.
Stop Asian hate.
Chill. I am an ally to
To all people,
Asians.
All
all
Asians.
colors, creeds.
Exactly. That's crazy to say that.
What about
That's
the Asians that don't take their shoes off though? Because I think there's some of them. in,
How
like, the-
often are you in a situation where you're asked to
Southeastern
take your
area.
shoes off, though?
Honestly, it's like everything else. We've stolen it from Asian culture,
Sure.
and
Yes.
white people have reappropriated taking your shoes off before you enter someone's home. I just don't like to take my shoes. Interestingly, at home, I never have shoes on.
Okay,
But once I leave the house and I'm out in public,
strapped up.
I'm strapped up.
right. Okay.
I keep my shit laced
Keep them
tight.
things on the
I
dogs.
keep my things
you
on
you
me.
choke that shit like a school shooter, dude.
Exactly.
Ready
I
to
don't
go.
want my dogs barking
Right.
loud enough for you
Yeah.
guys to hear. Luckily, my feet feel pretty good today. I've been having some foot issues.
Oh, like
actually.
from what?
From
tennis?
working out?
the tennis?
From exercise, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got this thing on Amazon, like a little. it's like a little thing you just roll.
Thank you for
on.
supporting small businesses,
Is it
by
a
the way.
lacrosse
Bro, I'm
ball?
pro Bezos. What?
Is it a lacrosse ball?
No. It's got like nubs, basically.
You and my father have the same fuking Amazon
Yeah,
shopping
it's
history.
$18.
A fellow white man.
Yeah.
Yes, a fellow bald whitey.
Yeah.
He's probably sick. but it helps a little bit. But then my masseuse was like, don't go too hard. Like,
Okay.
don't put too much pressure on your foot or you'll fuck it up. You just have to kind of lightly do it. But I woke up one night with like my foot cramping and I was like, I can't, like, I don't make any money off of all this athleticism.
Right. It's purely
I'm not
for vanity
I'm
purposes.
barely an amateur.
This is
Right,
leisure.
right.
This is leisure.
Yeah, I can't not sleep because of foot pain. You know what I mean? It's
Sure.
crazy. But I'm feeling better
Well,
now.
this is not a wellness podcast. This is a John's podcast.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
It's a fashion podcast.
I've heard that. I've seen the rankings on
the
Apple
fashion and
Music.
beauty charts.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's your little game being on those charts.
Oh, really?
'Cause there ain't
Versus
no- what do you
comedy interviews?
Comedy interviews is the
Well.
most competitive chart.
Oh,
no,
really? Because I see you getting smacked by our boys at KFC Radio.
Well, that's just a numbers game. I mean, what am I supposed to do, bro? They've got 100,000 watts. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sure.
I can't. That's a different league. I don't even consider them competition.
Kevin
Okay, of
Clancy,
course.
you're on fucking
Yeah.
notice.
Shout out
Champion bitch.
Feidelberg and KFC Barstool.
I don't know anything about what you're talking
Sure.
about, except that it's
Dave Portnoy, check the fuck in. You ain't valid.
who hosts that show?
KFC.
Kevin Clancy and John Feidelberg.
What do they talk about?
They interview people comedically, much like you.
Comedic interviews is a loose term.
Chris,
I mean,
straight guys can kiki too.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if racist guys could keep.
Yeah, yeah, right,
They
of course.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're not
Okay.
racist. They're just Irish American. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. You got
They're
to.
really, really into sports.
You gotta-
It's a different thing.
They're from Boston.
they're
well, one
quote
dude
unquote
is.
Mets fans.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're too into sports, I can't trust you. I mean,
You don't watch any sports,
I watch tennis. I watch basketball
Okay,
sometimes.
right.
But I mean, watching sports is something I totally understand as like a hobby.
but loser behavior.
Yeah. I mean, liking anything a lot is loser behavior. I mean, wearing a jersey is definitely
Well,
loser behavior.
that's come on. We
But
would never
you would
endorse
wear a
that.
Wake Forest jersey, wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Only if it had the Chrome Hearts.
Yeah,
side
like your
split.
like
Well,
your
that's
boy
fine. I
fucking
mean, that's
Aubrey.
different. You
Yeah.
wear a Raiders jersey if it was Chrome Hearts?
No, maybe if it was Supreme, the Supreme Raiders collab, then maybe we're cooking
They've
with gas.
definitely done that.
No,
I'm sure
that's
they've
why
done-
I
okay,
said
I was about to
it,
say,
you know?
they've definitely
Did
done
the
all
Rough, the Rough Riders jersey. You would wear a Rough Riders jersey.
God.
What's your
well,
rap name?
You are so
Weezus?
dusty.
No, ASAP Bullwinkle was what Ferg called me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He's a pro.
Well, I saw Ferg actually on my favorite TV show.
Oh, the HBO Max is the hype.
Bro, I hear that you are a fellow fucking fan. Let's
Oh
go.
wow, look
We're
at
on the
that,
hype.
dude.
You know
that
what?
was literally the meme, dude. The only thing that you guys agree on is HBO Max is the hype.
Everybody's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes, it's amazing. It's so bad.
Would you like us?
Everything about it is so bad.
But it's also they took a concept that is so dumb and they actually made watchable TV out of it. You
I
know,
mean,
like-
it's just Project Runway with
Right.
yeah.
like.
It's a lot of B-roll. Like you start to feel some empathy for the kids. That one
I
kid's
wouldn't
dad
go that
comes-
far, but I mean, I know your boy Speedy.
Yeah, would you like us to put you in touch with our boy Speedy?
I would love to talk to Speedy because his job is in jeopardy because I'm coming for the fucking crown.
Oh, you want to host?
Well, I would rather be like a guest critiquer or
like a Dennis to disco.
I mean, I
So
think
it's like-
yeah. Who is
you.
that?
That's our boy Dennis, dude.
Who is he, though?
He works at Instagram Shopping, bro.
Oh yeah, that's because he was instantly like, well, you know, on Instagram,
Reels.
he leaned in on his
Like this
corporate
would
thuggery.
bang on reels.
Bro, he knows how to walk. He knows how to walk the company line.
He literally said this would bang on reels. This would ring off.
And
on
let me
reels.
ask you, was he wrong?
He's
Would it not
wrong.
bang
No,
on
he's not wrong.
reels?
The best part of the show, and maybe you can agree with this, Offset a lot more going on there than I thought.
dude.
He's
Come
like
on.
funny. No, he's like funny
No,
and pretty
he's
interesting,
legit.
positive,
He's
genuine.
legit. And then the episode 6, I believe, when they had to collab with Set, and he didn't choose it. Well, no spoilers, but okay, spoiler alert. He didn't choose a single winner.
Yes.
But he fucking came into his own. And I only know Offset from when he did Fashion Bros, and it was
Yeah.
his first day out, and he's like, "Why the
He
fuck
was completely
am I
shut off.
here?
Yeah.
I'm too high." And I just want
He's
to be
like, "This sucks.
having
Yeah.
sex. With
Take me
everybody."
back to jail, literally. Bring me
Is there a
back.
jail near here you guys can drop me off
Yeah.
at?
Can you make a Rikers stop at Rikers on the way to JFK.
Love to make a stop at Rikers. But he is. He's a lot more dynamic. I'm not exaggerating.
Bro, he was the one episode I watched. It was this hard, bro. This drips hard.
You didn't
Yeah,
watch
it's
enough.
hard.
That he literally talks like you. That's why you don't like it. That's why you're upset.
So
It's
like you.
yeah,
So like you.
Yeah,
don't turn this around on me.
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, this
One
analogy,
soul recognizing his counterpoint in
this
another.
analogy is Nalgene vibes."
Yeah, vibes dripping hard.
But the show, honestly,
Met Gala vibes.
I watched it all the way through, and I will watch the next season for sure if there is a next season.
And you just want to be part of it. If
I would like to
possible.
be a small part of it. I just want a quick cameo. I mean, the other
When's
thing
your
is
birthday? When's your birthday? 'Cause I know-
September 14th coming up.
Okay, I know what I'm getting you for your birthday. Justin, the fucking kid whose dad killed himself, and
Yes.
his whole shit was about mental health.
Yeah.
He collabed with the Hundreds. I'm getting you a piece.
Happy birthday to you, CB.
That's actually very thoughtful. I appreciate
welcome.
that. Thank you. I would never want to. I love putting money in the pocket of big mental health.
I think we just capped on our SpawnCon for HBO Max. So let's get into the fit check.
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry.
Yes, no, it's okay.
Do you think it would be Offset approved though? Just a quick glance.
Oh,
I don't know.
It'd be
I
Chris
think-
Black vibes.
Yeah,
that fits
Vibe.
really Chris Black
yeah,
vibes.
it's vibes.
Shit is fire.
Hard. It's hard. Those New Balances are hard.
Also, wearing full sunglasses all the time,
Yeah.
like indoors, is so wild.
That's rapper behavior.
Well, I'm about to go there, guys, because I am in only a few short weeks. I'm having the LASIK eye surgery.
So
Whoa,
you're losing.
Damn.
Oh,
Wait, so we're starting to top up?
you want to start top down?
I'm
With the
sorry,
top down.
I forgot your little game.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
We can start.
they're
top
called
up.
bits.
I apologize. They're conventions of the program.
It's called
yeah.
structure.
I
Yes.
apologize. We don't have that on our show.
No, you
No,
do not.
we know that.
Yeah.
We've heard.
Yeah,
losers.
I've heard a couple.
We read the Reddit.
God damn it.
Got the cord.
At least somebody did.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
So you want to start at the spectacles? You want to start at
That's
the
cop vibes.
These are yeah. I mean, these are color and gross, of course, but so
Swine vibes.
You're about
right
to
here.
save so much money in the
well,
long run,
this
right?
This is the real story. If I, this is a Throwing Fits exclusive.
Oh, let's go, baby. Love that.
I mean, I've actually said this before, but so they stopped making this style.
Right.
right.
So I went to the store in LA. There's a store in Melrose, and I was like, "Do you have these anywhere?" And they're like,
Specifically the color too, or
this whole thing. I think the color in this style
It's
is
like
gone.
matte mustard.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Chris
So
Black vibes.
So I was like, yeah, Chris Black vibes. And
Vitamin
and
vibes.
and they had one left in the New York store. I bought it, but they're actually sunglasses. So I have the sunglasses, a freshie on deck.
Okay.
So once I get the LASIK, it's just boom.
Oh.
got it.
And then I got the sunglasses, same style.
Can you
green
take
tint.
your old Opties and switch them out for sunnies? Like
I
switch
could, but
lenses?
I don't know if you guys wear glasses, but
No.
they get like, it's kind of, after a while, you just need new ones. They kind of get gnarly from just taking
Mhm.
them on and off.
You
So-
never wore contacts in your life.
Never worn contacts in my life. I tried in high school. My mother had to help me, and I was like,
Oh, because of like just the
I just couldn't do it. So I my friend Tom put me on to this doctor in LA. He's in Newport, of course, so I felt comfortable.
Is he big on
And
TikTok?
he's Kobe Bryant's LASIK, RIP.
Well, was
I was
Kobe
gonna
Bryant.
say,
yeah.
yeah.
but Kobe wasn't flying.
No,
the
he
helicopter.
wasn't.
It was like it was his vision's fault, So this guy's like a classic doctor, and the only pictures on the wall are like him with Kobe, and
sure.
Kobe
Yo.
in like the wild goggles, like post surgery.
He's got an eye patch.
Yeah, literally.
Does the doctor have a ring?
Oh, good. I'll ask him.
Mm.
But I'm a little nervous. I've never had surgery before.
they like cut into your eye, right?
They,
Yeah,
they
but-
slice your
yeah,
eye.
you're awake too, because
Oh my god.
because
Are you shook?
I'm not. I don't know. I'm kind of like. I guess I had a root canal and it was really bad, and that was the most serious thing. And the
Okay.
issue is I can't take the pills.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
you can't
right.
take-
Damn,
So it's like-
dude.
So they basically the idea.
What do you do? Just like be like on Tylenol?
Yeah. They're like, oh, we'll
They
just take
give-
some.
can you take the diesel ibuprofen? Like,
Yeah, but people act like that. Bro, we all know that ain't an oxy. Bro.
Yeah,
That's some
right.
pussy shit. So, but the doctor, I guess what they usually do is they give you have the surgery. It literally takes 5 minutes. This guy's making. Also, they make you pay when you book the appointment.
Oh damn.
can we ask what the price tag is on something like
It's
this?
like $3,200. It's not bad.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was
You
going
have
to
to
be
go
like,
in like every 10 years?
no.
Yeah.
I think now.
It's permanent?
Yeah, I think my mom had it like really early, and I think when you got it early, I think now it's progressed enough
Got
to
it.
where it's like the
You
technology's
the
got better.
fucking- Yeah, you got the V2.
Exactly, I got the V2. So anyway, I'm getting the surgery, and I'm losing the glasses, and I'm going for I'm beefing up. I'm trying to go for a little more of like a tough guy look.
Chad. You
Yeah.
want to go full Chad?
Yeah, I'm
get
ready.
rid of the last vestige of nerd shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's over.
Right.
But the problem is the real issue with glasses wearing is you got to have prescription sunglasses. So I got 3 pairs of those.
Right.
Then you got to have district visions to work out in prescription. You got to have those. Then you got to have the color and gross for regular day-to-day wear.
Right.
So I'm traveling with 5 pairs. I can't live like that
it's not
anymore.
tenable.
Yeah. And I've never been able to wear the Blade, the hot style sunglasses,
Sure.
because getting Blades prescription is virtually impossible for
Like
100%.
getting Oakley lenses flipped out for
District
prescription.
Vision. We don't wear.
Oh,
Oakley,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Come on, we're a sponsored athlete. I'm not,
Sure,
I
right.
don't. Come on, dog. We're
Yeah.
we're Nike District
I
Vision.
forgot about your foot boo boo. Yeah, you're a sponsored
exactly.
athlete,
Yeah, exactly.
right? Okay.
I'm sorry. Let's get to that. But anyway, so the glasses are color and gross. And for you guys today, I did wear something special.
Let us know.
This is the triple OG. This is the first Uniqlo Oxford I ever bought.
Okay.
This is what they're gonna hang at.
This is
MSG.
what's going in the rafters.
This is what's gonna go in the rafters. Yes.
This is your jersey.
Yeah. This is years and years of wear.
What year did the Oxford first drop at Uniqlo?
This could be 10 years old.
Really? So vintage.
This could. I think it is considered vintage. I've learned this about cars. You know, it'll be old
Right.
or it'll be vintage.
Got it.
You know,
Dropped
so,
U.S. stateside.
huh?
Dropped stateside.
Stateside, of course.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Respect
yes.
all
But so
Eagle
I've
Browns.
maintained this, but it's got a little. I patched it, but then it ripped again. But this is my favorite shirt.
This is the CB special.
This is the CB special.
CB
This is what all fits are.
Through the ups and downs and all the life changes, this has been the one
the
constant.
key to my wardrobe.
Please
the key to my wardrobe.
help us unlock the swag.
Let me
please.
unlock the swag. Ching, ching. Is I wash and dry everything.
Never dry cleaning.
No. I dry. No, things are dry cleaning. But
Like
I'm
a
saying,
suit or whatever.
I'm saying the way that people like, I hang dry all my t-shirts.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
pussy shit.
Okay.
I think that's a Noah
Okay.
Johnson maneuver.
Noah
Of course,
Johnson
but he's
hates-
probably wearing a $500 Casey t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's Evan Canori. Or,
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It's
yeah,
Evan
right.
Canary. It's dyed in San Francisco, so you can't dry it.
Right.
I'm good. But no,
it's dyed in SF gutters.
I want my clothes to be warm. I don't want things to be crispy.
Right. That's the waspy attitude, right?
Yeah,
It's gotta
I mean,
be-
I
it
just-
could be nice, but let's wear
yeah,
it.
but
in.
let's actually wear it. And
Wash
I
your
also
clothes.
drop my laundry off.
Right, of course. Wash and fold.
Yeah, we don't do our own laundry. That's
Right,
crazy.
God forbid.
Do you do your own laundry?
He got
Yeah.
rid of his in
I
unit
had a
so he
washer
didn't have
dryer
to.
here, and I got rid of it so that I could go to the laundromat.
Why?
The washer dryer here took too long.
It was like a
Shit,
mini efficiency
Yeah, it was
Did
joint.
you
like
make it? Just you need more closet space.
That didn't hurt, but also it just was not like laundry was an all day thing, not like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's annoying.
You know what
Actually,
I mean? And
I
they have like
understand.
the massive washers, the massive dryers. You throw everything in there.
So you do it yourself though. You don't fluff and fold.
Yeah, because it's right. I used to fluff and fold when I had an office job and didn't have time, but now
Yeah.
it's just like an hour and a half.
Interesting.
every
I
Now it's
Thursday,
retired
Friday.
professional
I have
podcasters.
plenty
Yeah.
of time, but I still unfortunately choose to
Right.
drop
Have
it
they
off.
ever
Your
lost-
hand has never touched detergent ever.
No, it's actually
You've
I've
never lost a John?
never lost.
Nary a sock?
I've never. I mean, I'm sure I've lost a sock. I have a sock journey I'll tell you about too.
Oh,
Let me finish.
can't wait.
Let me
A riveting
finish.
sock
Not
journey.
today. Not today.
God damn it.
But
Just
then-
because we talk about clothes doesn't
Oh, let's
mean
work our way down
Then
there.
I got the brand new Noah green Dickies. They basically did
No racist Dickies.
They did exactly. They did this Dickie style pants in a higher quality material, and I love the color green,
Mhm.
and I've never been able to find because I don't know if you guys know this, but you know the colors that Dickie comes in, but there's also this blaze orange
Okay.
that was like impossible to get. Like
Right.
you have maybe hit eBay, I could never get it. Very upsetting. That
Yeah, clearly.
I looked for literally years, and so anytime I can find a pant in that style in a different flavor,
Right.
I have
Not
to.
pedestrian shit, not the standard,
I had
you know,
to. I had to get these.
navy
I
and
had
black
to get these.
and
Shout out to my family over there. So I had to get these.
Well, we have some Noah questions coming.
Retail
Don't worry.
or flow?
Come on, dog.
Flow.
Come on.
So
dog.
did you proactively thirst for them?
Yeah,
or
did you
were like-
ask? What's
No,
or
the
they
I
like,
go,
yo, what
I
do you
go in
want?
the store and I shop.
Oh, right. And
Oh,
then
so you buy.
no,
No,
he's
no.
no. You need to
So you're
bring
not
it to the
sure-
register
okay.
pretending to buy. They know.
Come on,
They
dog.
know. They know.
Why you guys ask questions you know the answer to? That's crazy. I guess we have to podcast. I guess what would this
We're
be?
pretending.
What
Yeah,
would this be?
pretending.
We're asking the questions that we know you want to answer, right?
Yeah, that's not what I want to answer. But sure, that's fair.
What about the shoes that you so kindly
Well,
left
it's
outside?
actually this pair of New Balance like running shoes. I think they're the 850s is what
Mhm.
they're called. Dime did a version of them. They're like silver and Dime
I think
did
that's
a version.
the 860 V2.
Yeah, okay. That
I have a
version,
pair.
the regular
Shout out
pair.
Vince.
the blues.
It's my favorite.
Silver and like
Yeah,
royal blue.
Yeah,
and
but I can't find them. They're gone. Like
I think it became like because of the Dime collab and people like you and Emily Oberg wearing the shoe in like a cool
you
way.
know when gang, you know when me and my fellow
Sporty and
influencers
Chris.
link up, we're
Yeah.
shutting down the web store. it is nothing to shut
Yeah,
down.
you can't get them.
So I mean, because the other shoes I wear all the time are the Nike, the Spiridon, the ones that Stussy did, but the regular ones, like the silver ones. Those
Not
like,
the cage joint, the lace up joint.
the lace-up joints. So I can find those on StockX. So I just buy a couple pairs at a time because I can't find them anywhere.
Right.
And I'm trying to do the same thing with these because I keep these in New York and I can't
I
find.
wonder if those are even on StockX. That's just a
They're
general
not.
release.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
It's just,
like,
yeah.
I'm a GR guy. You know that.
The
about me.
GR God.
I'm
You and-
the GR God, if you will.
well, you know
If
who
will.
also is also nicknamed the GR guard? Kevin Clancy, your nemesis.
KFC
Your new
Barstool.
Your new nemesis.
What does he wear?
He
Cleats?
loves sneakers, and they
Does
are GRs. Yes.
That
think
guy wearing
big
GRs
sneakerhead.
is different
I
than
think
any
he
of
likes.
us wearing
I think he
GRs.
likes Noah chinos too as well.
Well,
He just got onto Noah.
that's good. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad he spent that Barstool money on a small business.
And then
What
what about
about,
the socks for your broken feet?
Oh, I only buy Hanes whites.
Okay.
White socks, no logo.
Whites only. You want to say that on record?
I wouldn't go that far. I do have black socks as well, but I
You
only wear
have one pair of black socks.
I have one black sock. One, not even a pair.
Yeah.
But I wear
I got
those.
one. I got a pair of black socks. Yeah.
I wear those to the gym only.
Okay. Black for the gym, white for the streets.
White for the streets.
And the panties.
Yeah.
Uniqlo only. Freshies though, because they're usually sold out. But I was able
Really?
to. Yeah. I was able to
Boxer
cop.
briefs?
Yeah.
How long are you in New York for right now? What's the trip?
A couple weeks.
And are you like traveling with a bunch of gear? Or are you like buying stuff? Or you got stuff at your crib?
It's
What's
actually,
the-
I've left enough at the crib where like you don't really have to bring that much.
That's nice.
Like,
Are there specific New York Johns that are like for New York?
yeah, like jackets,
Yeah, sure. Right.
sweatshirts.
My CBGBT.
Pants. Yeah, my Ramones.
My
tee.
yeah.
My Dipset Ramones flip.
Sure, of course.
I keep that on ice. No, but it's funny because yeah, there's a lot. Like, I'm not exaggerating. And I thought everyone I think moves to LA and thinks they're immune to this. But the reality is that it's too hot to wear pants. You don't.
You're in shorts at dinner?
Oh, yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. But I found some new shorts, actually, that I want to talk to you guys about.
Oh, let's hear it.
You'll probably know, James.
Let's get right into it.
I found some 90s Nike soccer.
Why would I know this?
I thought you played soccer. Did you know?
That was me. That's
Oh.
me.
in like middle
We could
school.
edit this out. In high
Whatever.
school,
I don't know.
motherfucker.
You don't need to edit it
All
out.
right, 90s
James, that's
Nike
a
soccer
compliment for him.
He's a climber. I was
I
was
not
into
a
footy.
sport. That's a hobby.
Sure.
So it's different. But
Wait, so 90s Nike soccer
90s
shorts.
Nike soccer shorts, but they come in this great like royal blue, but they have a little sheen to them, and
So kind of like Umbro vibes if I was
checker,
offset.
but no checkers,
Right, not checkered.
And they're great, and they have no pockets, which makes them fine for LA because you're in the car. You
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
you know what I
doesn't
mean.
matter.
But New York, it's worthless. So that's a great example of something that has to stay.
You need pockets in New York.
Yeah,
If anyone listening takes anything away from this, when you
need
come to
pockets.
New York,
At least three.
you need pockets.
At least three, minimum
At least
three.
And we're drinking a big
Um,
old Fiji water for the drink check.
Had to. Well, yeah. There's a nice local bodega.
Freddy's Market.
Freddie,
I wouldn't even say that's a bodega.
It's not bodega.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Bodega's one block that way.
I apologize. There's some shitty bodegas in this neighborhood. I've been over here a lot.
Freddy's is a market.
Yeah.
Okay, not a grocery store.
No,
Mm,
it's not.
no.
It's
yeah,
not.
market.
It's a
You
New
can-
York style market.
Yes, exactly.
A lot of stuff packed into a small space.
Sure, of course. That's New
one
York,
of them
baby.
shits where it's like when you see like a impossible meat like bacon, egg, and cheese, and you're like, this shit's about to get gentrified.
Yeah, it's really is that. But I'm sure it's nice to live.
What
near.
was the water selection like? So you had to go Fiji? Is that where that was going?
I only go Fiji because I've heard the bottle is harder to recycle. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. I
When Fiji had a popular uprising in like the early 2000s, the first place that the people attacked and took over was the Fiji water plant. So
really.
Really?
yeah, when there's a little revolution.
So this shit is actually from Fiji. That's not
Come
Caproni.
on, dog. You can't lie on the.
Oh,
record.
you can't lie in the market.
Oh,
Poland
it's
Springs
organic.
from Poland Springs from Poland Spring.
It's from Poland.
yeah, right.
No, this I prefer.
Where's
Evian.
Deer Park at?
Florida, of course.
Michigan.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Florida
maybe
water?
Michigan, Florida, Michigan, same shit.
I just assumed Dasani was coming from Florida.
Don't
It
come
tastes
for
like shit.
Atlanta's best export. we got
Atlanta's best tap water.
we got Outcast. We
I was
got
going to say
UPS,
hip hop. Yeah.
and we got Dasani.
Okay.
That's our top three.
How much would I have to pay you to drink a Dasani?
I won't. Even on the plane, I'd rather drink out of the toilet.
Right.
I'll get under
Like a
I'll get
dog, dude.
in the bathroom in the Delta One, just spraying
Before
the
a
water.
drop of Dasani touches those lips.
No, honestly though, you should. Put
Oh, right,
stuff
because
in
it's
water.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's Coca-Cola.
There it
you
is.
don't
That-
put stuff in water. If you look at the ingredients, it's not just water. There's
Right.
all this shit in
Wait,
it.
are you one of those raw water guys?
I'm an alkaline head if I had to choose.
No, the guys that like just scoop water out of the rivers and bottle and sell it.
I'm never near a river.
The
That
LA
can't
river.
be safe.
You're never,
The
you're never
LA
that
River.
far east.
No, Jason fishes in the LA River.
Oh, really?
I don't go over there.
He's a
much.
Frogtown head.
He's a fisherman.
froggy?
Yeah, he loves
All
to
right.
cast.
And no jewels, no watches or anything,
Yeah,
right?
you're clean.
No, bro, I'm not tacky.
Oh,
No.
Well, excuse you, dude.
No, bro.
Wait. So you don't think getting your ear pierced at 35 is cool?
I mean, I understand that. Look, when you do this
His
full
first
time,
body
you gotta
mod-
make
you
some
gotta-
content.
gotta-
I get it.
His first body modification.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm clean,
I've
dude.
had hella body mods.
Yeah.
You know, I was pierced up on my face.
Word?
What'd you have?
Oh, I had lip. I
Oh, my
had these little
goodness.
things. I had
The ear
my
clits?
septum.
The ear clit?
Yeah, the ear clip.
What was the last to go, or did you did a clean break from
the
all
beauty
of
of this is I did all of that from like 17 to 18. Turned
Oh.
18, took it all out.
got it out of your
tattoos.
system.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, I'm no
As soon as I
longer
could
a
get tattoos,
child.
I started getting. I've never told you the story about there's this like high end piercing boutique
it? Okay.
in Little Five Points in Atlanta that we would all
Similar
go
to where we went to get our ears pierced for
Yeah,
$450.
Yeah, Claire's,
combined.
it's the same thing. And there was this guy in there all the time, this like older guy, and it was like, he looked super clean cut. It's like, why is this guy in here? And he would make this noise when he would walk around. And then we asked the piercer, and they're like, oh, he's got like 50 in his balls.
Oh, nice.
shit.
Jingle jangle.
Wow, dude. He had the full Jacob's ladder, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
His
100%.
meaty clackers were clacking.
I love that story. I've told it before and I'll tell it again.
50 in his balls?
Not actually 50, but quite a lot. I mean, it was enough to knock around.
A baker's dozen.
Yeah, I mean, it's enough to make noise.
You fucking little jingle bells?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how many it is.
You can never sneak up
You
on
can hear him coming a mile away.
Exactly. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. The 25-minute fit check.
I'm sorry.
Chris, welcome back to Throwing Fits. This has been a long time coming. Lawrence, you want to...
Chris, I think I speak on behalf of the Throw Gang and your boy Aubrey Drake Graham when I say, oh man, that pussy was so worth the wait, man. Happy to have you back, dog.
It's been about a year and a half, year and 8 months since you're...
Wow, it has been that long.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Jan
Life
2020.
comes at you fast.
Yo, for
You
real.
launched a whole new career between appearances.
true.
The thing is, when you first came on Throwing Fits in January 2020 in Bushwick,
Yeah.
you
Oh, yeah.
spent a
We were
lot
at
of
the
time,
public announcement
Yeah,
office.
yeah.
You spent a lot of time shitting all over the entire notion of podcasts and podcasters. So,
Well, still, I mean, I don't, those feelings haven't changed.
was becoming a podcaster, which is kind of like your thing now, was that your biggest take reversal of all time?
Oh, no, I'll have reversal takes all the time. Like, this Drake record sucks. Give me 2 months. I'll probably love it. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, so you're like Lawrence with Kanye.
Yeah,
You're a
Kanye always sucks because,
Right.
But no,
You're a professional flip flopper.
I mean, podcasting. Look, man, telling
Do you
people
now have empathy for us?
definitely not. No, I will never have empathy for you.
Okay, sympathy at least.
Maybe I think we can relate on a new level. Let me put it that way.
Sure.
But I mean, when I saw Lawrence at Jacob's wedding last week, we talked shop for 30 minutes.
100%.
It really is rare to be able to do that.
Right.
Like it really is. But no, I think that, I mean, look, podcasting is inherently lame and it's easy to make fun of, but I really enjoy doing it.
It's fun. It is fun, right?
So
What's your
come at
favorite,
me, bro.
What's your favorite part about it?
I mean, for me, honestly, it's the people that we get to meet. I think it's like pretty exciting.
In your like not your previous life, but when you weren't podcasting, you had just less opportunities to like mingle with those
I
peeps?
think that all of us probably are more social than most people our age. You know what I mean? I think we're probably meeting new people more than like a 35-year-old that lives in Birmingham, you know, and has 2 kids. I meet more people than most, definitely. But yeah, I mean, I think it's also like a reason to talk to people who you actually
art of conversation.
either value what they have to say or you value what they're making and you want to know what's behind it.
Want to explore.
Yeah, and it's
Probe.
easier than writing. Writing sucks. This is like the easiest shit in the world. Bro.
Yeah, it really
You
is.
plug in, you turn
I mean,
up.
I think that's why all three of us are doing it.
we don't
it's easy.
Yeah, we don't research, bro. We just go in, man.
Yeah.
Are you surprised at how because I guess I don't know if you know the preparation that goes into it, but like you guys, you're like no prep, we freestyle that shit 100%.
I mean, I wouldn't say no prep. I think that like
you have to know who they are.
we of course, well, Jason sometimes. I mean, our
You gotta like listen to their shit or like read the, like if they're
our
writers.
dream situation is someone who has never listened to our podcast before, doesn't know what it is,
Okay.
and we know about them a little bit.
Interesting.
That's the dream situation.
How often does that situation occur?
More than you would think.
I
I
prefer.
think it happens quite a lot.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
That's funny you say that because my favorite thing is having a conversation, a recorded conversation with someone who is familiar with the show. It always for me seems like more fun.
Or at
Maybe
least
because I'm a
knows
narcissist.
what they're getting into, right?
Oh,
So
no,
they
I
know
have
it's going
no-
to be high intensity.
I mean, I think usually I think if you agree to it, you either listen to it for 10 minutes before,
right.
or you listen to it 10 minutes when you get asked, and then you don't think about it again.
Right.
There's only 2 ways it's going to
Touche.
go.
And the first 10 minutes of every show is just you and Jason talking about grocery shopping.
Yeah,
You're like,
exactly.
all right,
And that's what people keep coming back for.
Right.
You guys do it. You guys do a bros only every week.
Of course,
you know what pays the bills.
That's I mean, listen. At the end of the day,
These
that's what
guests are
asses in
just
the
fun.
seats. Yeah,
you and your little whack pack are what pays the Patreon.
Think
You know what
about,
I mean?
well, let's talk Patreon real quick because our boys only is paywalled, right?
Yeah.
Along with a bunch of other bonus
Yeah.
content that we don't preview. So if you want to sign up, go to patreon.com/throwingfits. How come a year and a half in now, How Long Gone is obviously gone through like iterations. We're going to talk about the exciting things you guys have coming up. But why is How Long Gone still not on Patreon?
Yeah.
We talk about this endlessly, especially once we saw that list of like Red Scare making 50 a month. I was like, okay, well that's quite a lot.
If we could make 20 a month,
for us and for me specifically, I can only speak for myself.
Yeah.
I want the most possible people to hear
right?
what we're making.
You never want to create
Every
a
single
barrier
episode.
to entry.
Every single episode. That's really all it is. And I also think there was some sort of, at some point we like voted on our, basically like
A 2-person vote?
Yeah.
no. I mean, like we were like
heads down, 7 up.
heads down. No,
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No, we were basically like, look, I think that I think it's more like, all right, I think we can monetize this other way.
Sure.
How?
So
Advertising, obviously, right?
advertising, touring, merchandise, like
SpawnCon.
Yeah, SpawnCon, all the above. Like,
Would there be a number, like if you knew that if you flipped the switch and you knew that it was going to make X, is there a number where you would then consider it if you took the unsureness out
honestly, I know this sounds insane, but no.
Really?
No.
Come on.
That's crazy, dude.
Is that because like it's something?
It's a hill you're dying on?
Yeah, I'll die on a lot of hills.
Is it you've talked too much shit about it?
Yeah.
And
No,
to
I
each
don't
their
care.
own, but you're just like,
I'll flip flop. I'm like a politician, baby.
That's true. That's
no,
true.
no, but I just don't. I just truly think that like I think maybe it's an age thing to an extent, and you guys we're pretty similar in age. It's like
we're 27. How old are you?
yeah, I'm 25. So.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
But so I think that when we were growing up, like the access to information was free. Like there was we didn't grow up in a paywall society. Like you could go buy the magazine for $5. You could go buy the record for $12, whatever it is.
That's paying money for the information.
Yeah, but it's paying money for the information in a way that is not. I'm not indebted. Like basically, you guys.
You don't want the animals running the zoo like you. You don't want to work for
I don't
somebody
want to owe
else.
somebody something. If they start paying me for something, if I'm buying an issue of a magazine in 1999, that writer, I'm not going to be like, well, I only paid $5, but I need a little more. Can you talk to me on the phone for 10 minutes and break down the article for me?
Well, yeah, but it's $5 a month. I don't know, like whatever. So
I don't want to.
I kind of see what you're saying.
I think what I'm saying is the relationship between the listener and the creator should be as pure as possible.
So no relationship at all.
So they need to, in order to support you, they need to listen to the advertisements for companies you clearly don't fuck with or support.
First of all, thank you to Better Health. I love mental health. Thank you to Better Health.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to our friends at
you're
Roman.
the second guest. The second guest has come on to plug their own advertising off pod.
That's a great move.
No, I don't think that.
What's your promo code?
Gone 20. No, the ads are also. I mean, I like ads on podcasts. Like I think it's funny.
Yo,
I'm dead serious.
You guys sauce them up. You sprinkle
I mean,
a little.
Your most ridiculous takes are Frank Ocean is overrated, and I like ads on podcasts.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not rocking a Frank Ocean chain right now because you knew I was coming over. You would spend a G on that.
He got an appointment at Homer.
Bro, come on.
They're more than a G, first of all.
Well, they start at 450, so I thought it went all the way up.
Like not chains though. Like you can get like very plain studs.
Bro, do not buy that. That shit looks like Spencer's.
No,
gift.
it's Murakami. It's Diet Murakami.
That's even worse.
Yeah, he's building a little roster of characters.
He's building out a little universe.
Think Frank Ocean. Let me say this on Frank Ocean while we're here. He's totally overrated, absolutely overrated, but he's also a genius. Like I think the Homer thing is like the jewelry itself is awful.
You're not gonna buy Homer Prada?
Fuck no. But the actual like the catalog and shit is amazing. Like super well executed.
The marketing around
and it worked. He can do anything because his fans they'll do anything. It doesn't matter. Right. He can sell anything.
I went there just to check it out, and
I would go to check it out.
And the kids were like, somebody bought something, and I think the vibe I got was that, Frank Ocean vibes. The Frank Ocean vibes that I got was the kid bought something just so he could be validated and be like, and then he asked, how often does Frank come around? And the store, the shop girl was like, well, he's kind of an elusive, mysterious guy, but he'll pop in every now and then.
He's not elusive, mysterious. He's like Odeon with his boyfriend. He's riding a city bike on High Snobiety.
He is outside for sure.
I see it. He's around.
It wasn't a city bike.
Oh, was it?
It's Klein. He runs. He pushes a Klein.
The fact that is content that gets 50,000 likes blows my fucking mind.
Don't be a fucking jelly hater.
I'm just like, it's not funny.
You don't think if someone spots you driving down Second Avenue on a fucking city bike, they're gonna be like, "Yo, Chris Black, gotta see you."
You are like the homeless man's Frank Ocean.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. They would throw something at me, baby.
The Times Square Frank Ocean.
I just can't, man. It's also, I think it's interesting though to be able to satiate your audience with really expensive stuff they can't buy instead of music.
Well, it's
no one wants it's
but
like
it's all aspirational to some degree, whether it's music or jewelry.
And you give them a necklace.
So we're never gonna see How Long Gone on Patreon.
No,
because you don't want to put money or barrier between yourself and the fans.
And
why don't you give your tickets away for free?
Good idea. Maybe we will. You know what? Let me call my agent. Hold on.
My final point on the Patreon thing, because I know you're saying that you want everyone to listen to as much stuff as possible. You put out so much content that just paywalling like 1/4 of it, there still would be so much out there for free, but you would have an alternative revenue stream.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with how it works. Like, I understand the basis of it. I just don't.
Are you making too much money? Yeah, Tom Brown.
No. I just don't. I don't know, man. It's just like it's.
And Jason agrees. You guys are in agreement.
Yeah, Jason agrees. I mean, look,
We're gonna have to follow up with Jason.
Yeah, you can follow up with Jason. Jason, but we talk about it pretty often because people also want to talk about it. So it's like it's not something we made a decision on a year and a half ago and haven't talked about it again. We talk about it pretty often. But I think that how am I going to know that people hate XYZ episode if it's behind a paywall? I mean,
well, there's comments. They'll let you know.
Don't worry, they'll let you know.
Does the hate fuel you? Do you?
No, dude, I don't. I also I do this.
It beats off you like Arterix.
No, yeah, exactly. I know this is fun to do. You guys know what it is.
You want to just be in the mix.
It's fun to do. I don't if you like it or don't like it. I don't listen. I don't
You're still having fun, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm like Tyler the Creator. Just close your eyes.
Exactly. Well, that's you guys
cover your ears.
You guys might be interested in my newfound respect for Tyler the Creator.
Really?
Yeah.
Another flip flop.
I've fully come around. No, because he actually did something good.
Oh, you like the record?
I like I watched the.
You like golf wang?
No, I watched the Lollapalooza performance.
Okay,
I
sure.
listened to the interview, and he really it's interesting now. Like it wasn't interesting before, and now it's interesting.
Once he got gay, all of a sudden you're like, oh
yeah. Once you suck dick, I'm listening.
Yeah,
locked in. Yeah,
damn. Yo, Frank, if you're listening, we need you to suck more dick, dude.
Hey, no. I'm sure he's doing a lot.
Yeah. He's got that covered.
Well, on the flip side of kind of, the whole notion of putting content on a paywall and having this direct to consumer relationship with your audience, what was behind the decision on paywalling public announcement? Which is I didn't know this until Lawrence pointed this out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
found a little hypocritical.
Well, that's
theme.
that was more of a James Ellis decision.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So you're passing the buck there.
Well, no, I mean, of course.
You guys don't vote. You guys don't have a two-person vote there?
It's also it looks funny. That's half of the
Come on, that's what you're going with?
Bro, look at that website. It's sick.
But you're paywalling the newsletter, right? Which is what people do.
Redacting the entire website is funny.
Okay, so it's a bit.
My life is a bit.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
You taught me that. I learned it from you, kid.
The newsletter is paywalled.
No, the newsletter's not paywall. You can still sign up for the newsletter.
Okay, but you can't read the website.
Yeah.
Unless you pay a subscription.
Yeah.
So it's not some shit where what is it? Politico, right? They have
it's not a paywall.
No. It's for fun, but people do it. I mean, it's
And what do they get? Just access to the website?
Well, the website is there's longer form stuff, but there's also the whole thing with the site was that there's an engine that allows us to drive tweets directly to the website. So it's multiple people contributing in one place.
Got it.
Okay,
which is, I mean, at the time, I don't think anybody's done it still. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's
the idea is that bad.
Yeah. Well, no, we tried to. The idea was actually to sell it because it would be great for a newsroom situation.
Sure.
Literally to have the 50 people at CNN all goes to one.
So you're talking
place.
about a Twitter list.
Yeah,
but it's
or a tweet deck.
But if it's on the homepage of CNN, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
I've never used TweetDeck.
Some news orgs do. They just have the reporters a live
on the
tweet
side.
stream. Yeah, and
I've never used a
that.
Twitter thing.
You just use the phone. The app,
I just use Twitter.com, and people think I'm insane.
Wait, when you're tweeting from a laptop. You're tweeting from your phone.
No, most of the time it's from Twitter.com, the website.
That's crazy, bro.
So you go to dailymail.com, save the photo, and then go to twitter.com and save it?
Don't get into the sauce, bro. Damn, bro.
Wow,
chill.
dude.
Is paywall or not?
Oh, man.
This is all free. Just
you got to give me $10 for that.
Just like How Long Gone, this is all
These
free.
ideas ain't free, dog.
Yeah, right.
You guys are prolific. We will say that 3 times a week. 2 guests and then 1 TJ and CB only. Guest wise though, who's a guest that you would love, your dream fucking grail guest?
Maybe do a Mount
HLG.
Rushmore. Because I already know Liam Gallagher is going to be on there.
Liam
so
would be
easy.
pretty high. But they also say don't meet your heroes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Liam,
no, he would deliver.
I think he would.
Come on.
I mean, he'd be like, "What are we doing?" I mean, I really want Brendan.
What's all this then?
What's all this then?
He only
Yes, it
sings
cunt.
into microphones. He doesn't understand.
Right.
I would like to get. I mean, I really want Brandon Flowers from the Killers, which we have talked to them.
That seems gettable.
You would think.
People like their new album.
The new album isn't good. The one before it is very good.
Okay.
They did 2 in a year. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sure.
But we kind of did. I mean, Phoebe was really big for us.
Sure. That was
and,
your Jonah Hill.
Yeah. And she was great. She was a pro. I mean, that's the thing. And you guys know this too. It's yeah, I would want to have Drake on because he'd be a fucking pro. Not because he's Drake. I mean, of course, because he's Drake, but
Drizzy.
There's a lot of people that are very well known that will not be good.
Right.
And there's also people that will quote unquote be good and be on, but they're so media trained that they're not going to come
it's
off
not.
as,
We
interesting.
luckily don't get that very often because we don't care to talk to people about their album.
Who's the biggest name you've turned down?
Ooh.
We've never nobody.
Nobody.
No, we don't. we don't get I mean, people they'll pitch us something and we'll check it out and it's like, yeah, this is cool. Like,
Yeah.
or it's like I'll listen to the record and be like, yeah, this is good. I mean,
So if you're listening to this and you want to get in How Long Gone, just hit up Chris.
yeah, just hit me up.
What's your
direct.
email? Chris at done to that project.
Yeah.
It's a paywall.
Go to
email.
twitter.com/done to death.
no, I
you'll
All right, so
figure
we
it out.
got Liam,
Yeah.
Liam for sure. Brandon Flowers for
Brandon
sure.
Flowers, that guy.
I mean, fuck. I don't.
Two white men.
Of course. I don't know. I mean, I'm just not interested in like. That's part of the fun of it. Is it all? I don't know how to explain this. It like kind of we book in advance, like
Right.
pretty far in advance, like a couple months.
Damn.
But it all like just kind of happens.
Right.
Like, I don't think about
It's
it
like a
that hard.
machine that kind of.
Yeah, and like if it's big, if there's big people, if it's a friend of a friend, it like all of it's kind of the same. I can't explain. It's like
Yeah.
You're just cutting it up.
yeah, it's like we do this and we do it 3 times a week, and
Mhm.
like,
But you are, as the booker, as the resident booker, that's your one task on the podcast.
besides the
Well,
immense
and-
star power, I
Yes.
guess
Right,
that's
sure,
it.
right.
Yeah, I guess
Sure,
that's
also,
it.
yeah.
Besides your celebrity.
Yeah, besides being
Giggling-
the face,
and
I mean,
giggling off to the side.
yeah, giggling a lot.
Giggling, you're the head giggler and the key booker. Like there's got to be someone that you at least have your eye on that you have not yet reached out to, or maybe reached out to.
No,
and
we're in
rebuffed.
some conversations with people that are pretty big that will do it. That
Nice.
are like gonna do it, and it got moved, or like
I will say it is a process with some of these
it's-
A-listers.
I mean,
you
we've
know?
had a few people move it 3 times, and it's like,
Would you ever, at a certain point, be like, "Well, fuck this, like, get out of here"?
no, because I don't care.
Okay,
that's the
doesn't
thing.
matter.
It's like I'm
You never
nobody.
take it personally.
Well, it's like I'm nobody.
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck. Like it doesn't matter. Like we like.
Punting on Big CB
Yeah,
for
like
the
I
fourth
don't
time?
give a fuck. Like, yeah, you should. You probably have something more important to do.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. No, I've never like swagged out on. That's crazy. That'd be crazy.
Who's been your least favorite guest?
I mean,
Snapped into chat before the app.
huh?
Shout out Drizzy. That's another bar.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not gonna disparage any How Long Gone guests. But we've had. I mean, the Hunter Harris one that got pulled down.
Oh, you're admitting that publicly now.
Well, everybody.
Everyone
talks about it
knows.
before.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that was bad.
Why'd it get pulled? She just said she just like went too hard.
PR from New York Magazine. asked us to
Really?
pull
And
it.
you're like honoring that? You're like, whatever, fuck it, or
Yeah, bro. I mean, I had a relationship.
She's no longer there now, right?
I don't think. No, I don't think so.
I think she's caking off.
she
Substack.
did the Succession cover story, but she's fully on Substack.
I just was like, if I mean, look, man, if somebody doesn't feel comfortable about something for whatever the reason, they
Right.
can blame me, they can blame themselves, whatever they want it to be. Like, I'm gonna respect that. Again, this is not like who cares?
Right, sure,
like
sure.
It's just not that important. Like if somebody's like,
How
hey-
long gone? Who cares?
I mean, seriously,
You heard it here first,
like,
folks.
it's like if somebody's like that, if they're like going to that level,
Right.
for whatever the reason is, I'm gonna respect that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna. This is the New York Times.
Sure.
Like, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys are seceding.
yeah, exactly. I would
You're not,
rather.
you're not paywalling crucial information.
No, exactly.
Who is the How Long Gone listener? Like, if you had to
In a
kinda
nutshell.
just, like describe an archetype. Who is that human being?
Oh, I mean, unfortunately, there's some crossover with this podcast.
Yeah.
but I
Well,
mean,
you're welcome.
yeah. I mean, Jason and I, if we get stopped, like in New
Like
York,
by a person.
yeah, which is
By a
happening
fan.
more than I would like.
Right.
It's usually like of what you would expect, like a college educated guy in loafers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
College educated
a-
white male in loafers.
A guy stopped me the other day and I was like, bro, this guy looks 16. I was like, what's up? He's like, bro, I'm going to Yale in a couple. I'm like, congratulations, bro. But like,
Waste of money.
the best thing that happened this week, though, a Barry's trainer,
Oh,
a-
that's right up your alley.
a Latin woman, was
Ooh.
like, I fucking love the podcast. And she had just taught the class before the one I was going into. And I was like, oh, that's sick. And we talked for a while. And then second round of running, she comes in the class, gets on the treadmill next to me. Is like, all right, let's go, bitch.
Oh,
basically.
wow.
So I had
Did
to
she smoke. She wanted to put the screws to
No,
you.
it's not a smoke situation. It's like a.
I don't know
she
how
turns
Barry's
it up to
works.
13 and looks over at me, and I'm like, "Fuck, I got to
Yeah.
turn up to 13." You know,
Yeah.
and it was like that. That is a dream scenario.
Sure.
Can't let a woman beat me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that would be crazy.
So your ideal fan is a personal trainer.
Definitely.
Is she your most famous listener?
Yeah.
No,
Barry's instructor.
I think we
I
have.
know they got some clout.
I think we have some famous listeners, but also
Who's the most famous listener?
That you
I don't
know of.
I don't know if they're going to ID themselves. You know what I mean?
Oh, we've talked about that
Who do you
before too. Yeah.
suspect is the most famous HLD listener?
Oh, I think Mark Ronson's tuning in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Every
Mark
week, every other day,
Maybe
or whatever the
not
fuck.
every week, but I think that there's like a
When it's the right guest.
yeah, when it's the right guest. I mean, I think that I don't know, man.
Is he listening to the one-on-ones?
Definitely not.
No chance.
He's listening to like Rostam. You know, he's listening to like his guy.
He's listened to the show.
Yeah,
so
I would
he's
say,
then a listener.
I would say people like that are listening to the show. I think like I think because we lean music, I think that is the world that we would probably be the most successful in with that kind of thing.
Well, I know you love Ronson. I know that he's like, doing cool things, but going back to like the regular HLG
civilians, pedestrians.
Yeah, and I know that
Do we have to?
I wonder if this is a bit. I wonder if this is a bit or if this is genuine when I ask, why do you hate your fans?
It's a bit. No, I don't actually.
You're extremely antagonistic.
No, it's because
online at least.
Yeah, you guys
Twitter
probably deal with this too. And it's just,
loving our fans and adoring them. Yeah, we do. Yeah, those are best friends behind us.
Oh, bro, I will smooch every one of these fucking.
Guys,
we
drunk
follow
gangs.
Jid.
I'll play along with this. But the reality for me,
I
is,
fucking smooched.
I have seen him kiss a fan before.
Yeah,
a male fan.
Male fan.
Well, we only
With
have
consent.
male
Good
fans.
point. Yeah. We do have a 30% female listenership.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
I know.
I wonder if people think that's higher or lower, because I wouldn't say that your shit is like so
No,
masculine.
I would say it's what I would expect, but I found that out after I didn't know that women predominantly listen to podcasts as
Well,
a
this is
whole.
on.
We
This is
talked
according
about this
to
true crime.
Yeah, true crime.
This is according to Anchor Analytics.
Spotify analytics. But thank you. I think I think that, and you probably deal with this some. I would assume Lawrence more than you, where there's this level of familiarity where they like want to kind of go like toe to toe with you, and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying. What are you doing? Like, we're not on a podcast. I'm not trying to flame you.
Right. It's not. This is real life. This isn't a bit on the
Oh, you
show.
think Lawrence gets this more than me? Why is that?
Because he's more inflammatory.
He's like the pugilist.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, to some degree.
And I don't mind. No, I genuinely, of course, appreciate everyone listening to the show. It's amazing. And like,
how many episodes or how many listeners per episode?
I don't know actually. I think it's like 300,000 a month.
Okay.
I don't know the actual
All right, so everyone at home could do the math.
I don't do. Jason does that shit. I don't know. But I mean,
Do you have the Anchor app on your phone?
No. No, bro. Shout out to our family at Anchor, though. But no, I think the relationship with the fans is interesting because I think that podcasting, particularly, people really think they know you.
Parasocial relationship.
It's the most intimate thing. You're literally
It's more
in
intimate than music or a movie.
Right.
We're not playing a character. Well,
Wow.
Lawrence is.
Thank you.
But I think that there is this weird kind of familiarity that I'm like, bro, I don't know you.
Right.
Like,
So you want to like keep it cordial. If you like, if someone asks for a pic,
bro,
you'll take the
I'll
pic.
do whatever you want. Say what's up. I'll
But don't,
record
like,
a birthday
talk-
message for your fucking cousin. I don't care.
But don't talk shit.
But don't try to. Don't
do what I do.
because I have so many reply guys like that.
Yeah.
They're like trying. I'm like, bro, fuck you.
But you replied to the reply guys, and that's always confounded
not really.
me.
No, I don't. Not on the.
You reply to a lot of the replies. Whether or not
Sometimes,
the
'cause
reply
it's funny.
guys.
Right.
Yeah. But it seems
Your
like that's
engagement is
kind of
high on the
Engagement's
timeline.
high. I gotta show that. I gotta show those analytics to these possible spawn.
that just encourages replies, though.
Yeah, but I
realize that.
of course
You're
of course.
reinforcing
But
negative
I'm only,
behavior.
But I'm only human. I mean,
Right.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like
You need that serotonin boost. You can't do drugs.
I've gotten better. Yeah, exactly. I've gotten better at it where I'm like, this does not matter. Like this is not real life to
Right.
me. But then it's hard because all of this stuff, it's real life for all of us.
This
because
guy's joke about Timothée Chalamet is not as good as yours. Why am I going to even fucking bother?
Exactly. Oh, you thought that was funny?
Well, when they're meeting you, do they think they're meeting like the character of like Big CB, but you're like in Chris mode, or like what is?
I
it
mean,
like,
I don't think there's that much of a difference.
Right,
to
right.
be honest, I'm a pretty. We're friends.
Mhm.
Like, I'm a pretty nice guy. Like,
Yeah.
I want to talk to people. I
Sure.
love talking to people. That's why I fucking podcast. But I just don't. There's like and this happens with people that aren't. This is the problem in the world in general. I think because of social media, regardless if you're have any notoriety, people think that they know you
Right.
based on what you're doing, and
Sure.
it's like that is my life to some extent.
but there's also a real person behind.
Yeah,
this.
but it's like you can't. I don't know you, so what the fuck are you talking like that for, bro? Don't fucking come at me like that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They think you guys are best friends, and you're just like, I'm meeting you for the very first time. Maybe I know your fucking Twitter handle, but that's it.
Yeah. It's just like it's an interesting.
they want to talk shit to you like you and Jason talk shit to each other.
But it's also like I would never, and you guys probably feel the same way. Like I don't think I would approach anyone.
Yeah, no, I knew because that's a New York thing too. You don't approach
Like if
celebrities.
I've met a couple people where I was like, holy shit, but it was like a normal situation. It was like a
Right.
somewhat normal situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you, though, maybe not IRL engagement, but like digital engagement, and I'm not talking Twitter, do you read the How Long Gone subreddit?
Bro, fuck no.
Really?
That's unhealthy.
Do you pop into the How Long Gone Discord?
Is there
No.
a Discord?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
there
think
is.
there was. At
There
some
was.
point.
Okay.
No, I don't.
You never dipping your toe?
No.
I had to stop. I did, and then I stopped.
Really?
Yeah, it's not healthy, dude.
In terms of what? Just because like you were taking what like criticism too much to heart, or
No. I just don't think that that's like what I'm doing this for.
right?
Like,
That's
I
not
don't-
cool. It's not cool to you.
Well, no, it's not even about like being cool or not cool. It's just like I don't know if that's healthy for someone to do that. Like
For anyone or for like the star of the court?
for anyone. I think
really?
if you're making something, I think you got to post and ghost, as our hero Rogan says.
Okay. All right. I like that. Post
Not
and ghost.
actually, but I mean, I just think that there's like I have enough people in my life that will give me criticism that I respect that I don't need to get it from an avatar.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
but like I'm in the Discord more heavy than Lawrence is, but like it's not all criticism. You know, it is
No, of course.
It is not all just an extension of the podcast. It is just like regular conversation.
But I have friends.
and people are paying, but also in our case, people are paying for that access.
You have
and-
to do that.
And this
That's
is why
my
and this
point.
is literally back to what we're talking about before. You don't
But
want
I
you don't
also-
want to feel like you're indebted in any way.
No, but I also totally see the value in that. That's
Yeah.
like fully creating a
do
community
you
and
think
participating.
do you think that like an online community like that's not making friendships?
No.
in your opinion?
No. I think it is. No, I totally. Think
You'd
it
rather
is.
go on tour and meet the people after the show?
Are you ready for this? Bro?
Yeah, dude.
No,
No, you're not.
definitely not. Anyway, tour. Come buy those tickets. They're on
We're gonna
sale
talk
now.
the tour. Is there like a VIP package where we get to like meet you backstage? and, like,
No, we've
link
already
up?
figured out what we're gonna do. So I've already got the plan.
All right,
We've
let's
laid
talk-
this out a little bit on how long gone. We're doing a cardboard cutout of me that you can take pictures with, buy the merch. As soon as the
This
show,
is like Jonah Hill Day before Jonah popped up.
as soon
to pop
as,
out.
as soon
Jonah
as-
won.
as soon as the show finishes, I walk obviously straight out the back door.
Right.
You see me. I get a towel from the tour manager, towel off. I jump into the Escalade. It takes me
You're
off
gone.
to the Teterboro.
Abscond.
I get in the plane. Jason stays back. Jason talks to the fan. You know, Jason talks
Oh, I
to
thought I saw
Champ.
Chris around here
Jason
somewhere. I
hits
don't
the
know.
Hilton that night and then takes the bus the
Yeah,
next day.
right.
It's fine. It's fine. We got it all planned
Yeah,
out.
it's all been
Do you
budgeted.
follow the one How Long Gone fan account?
No. No, I will
You want
not.
nothing to do with that.
No, I mean, I think he's pretty fucking funny, to be honest.
Oh, it's one dude? Or
I think
I
so.
thought I kind of was under the assumption it might be a
I think
committee.
I just think all of this stuff is actually really valuable to the success of a show. Like
Perception is reality. It shows
Yeah.
that people give a fuck,
I don't.
right?
I absolutely think it's necessary, and people should be able to do whatever they want. For me personally, I just can't participate in that.
Right.
Maybe I'm too soft. Maybe I take it too personally. You know what I mean? Like,
is it like a fear that you are just gonna like it's gonna be all negative?
no, it's not a fear that's going to be all negative. It's more of like I don't think that is anonymous feedback to me is kind of invalid. Like it's kind of not valuable.
The opposite of invaluable.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait a second. But if I read it, none of that matters.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
if I read it,
If you
then I
don't-
ingest it and
Sure.
it's real.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it becomes maybe
inceptions
something in the
you.
back of your mind the next time you make a decision.
But I don't
and you
want to.
that.
I don't want to. It's also like, I mean, you guys probably do this too. Is like Jason and I police each other a little bit. You know
Right.
what I mean? He'll be like, "Oh, you're saying this word too much. You're doing this too much, or
I did
whatever."
with Lawrence and the word retarded.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Check out Red Scare if you guys have a second. But I think that
If you love the word retarded, I got a podcast for you.
you should check something out. But I think
R word scare.
I think that I have, I mean, like Jason and I do that for each other. And I don't, if somebody's like, I fucking hate that guest, that guy sucked. I'm like, I don't really care if you
Right,
don't like
yeah.
the guest. And that's usually what the negative feedback would be.
I guess the really nice thing in kind of like the online community that we've fostered, whether it's like the multiple fan accounts or like the Discord, is that it's not like we have constructive criticism feedback, but a lot of it is just like, yo, like the sound was off. And a lot of it is kind of like more encouragement and like positive feedback than just like,
But that
yo,
is
you
the
guys
community
suck.
that we've cultivated.
But I
It might
also
be
think-
different for somebody
but
else.
I also
right?
think
That's
it
true.
wasn't like that always.
And it's not always like that either, you know?
Sure.
I will say that between like our Reddit and our Discord, like the Discord is more of like the kind of community that you would hope to cultivate, and Reddit at certain times could get a little dark.
Yeah, of course.
A little
You get
blue.
You get a little blue.
That's,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, I think that's
You're saying blue too much, by the
I
way.
think that's the nature
jit.
of those two platforms.
Platforms, sure,
No.
totally.
Absolutely.
No, I think all of that. But honestly, I think all of that stuff is valuable. I just think for me personally,
Right.
And
right.
is Jason kind of more tapping into that? And then you're like, okay, division of
he
labor.
has
on it?
and he would.
Right.
I think he has a better temperament for it.
Sure.
To be honest.
Throw Gang, as you're well aware, Lawrence and I have been stumbling and bumbling for damn near 5 years now with the pod. So we finally decided to legitimize the operation and join Anchor. If you want to be professional models, loafer designers, etc., 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 it all starts with launching a podcast, which is exactly how you can do this with Anchor.
By definition, your podcast will not matter since we are the only podcast that matters. But if you want to throw your hat in the ring like every other cis het white man in America, start on Anchor right now. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free. All the creation tools are right there for you. They're going to distribute your podcast everywhere podcasts are sold, and you're going to make money off this shit with no minimum listenership required whatsoever. It really is the easiest way to make a podcast all in one place. Download the Anchor app right now or go to anchor.fm to get started podding. Anchor, a better way to pod, bitch.
I mean, okay, so you and Jason, you guys have a fucking dynamic duo that's been going on for many years. You finally applied this friendship and charisma and, dynamo
I think Offset would say vibes.
Yeah,
the vibes.
The TJCB vibes to podcasting. What is, if you had to just single out one thing, what is your favorite part about podcasting with Jason specifically?
I mean, Jason's the funniest guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like Jason, I'm not exaggerating, cried like at restaurants from him saying something. It's like, it's
His witty repartee is second to none.
but it's just really nice to be around.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's like if that's the whole thing. And I think that's why people respond to the show the way they do, is that we're actually friends.
Right,
Like
sure.
that comes through. And
Absolutely.
I think that's, I mean,
So
that's
it's not him doing all the work. It's just him being funny.
You guys are the locks. You're not Dipset. You're real friends.
Doing the work helps. Don't get me wrong. But I think also Jason, I mean, I think when we got into this, like his background is music. Like, of course he's going to know how to edit. Like,
Sure,
it makes
sure.
sense. You know what I mean?
and Tall Tales, obviously.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is Jason's like OG of this shit.
Sure.
Like, Jason's been doing this for 10 years minimum.
What's the worst thing about potting with Jason? Besides how
Hmm.
fucking tall he is.
Yeah. Besides his
I don't love
freakish
that.
body.
Making you look like the short
making you
king
look
of
like a
HLG.
little baby.
He never turns his camera on,
Oh, and when you guys do
Yeah,
Zooms.
we usually don't turn the camera on, but for certain guests, I like to.
Mhm.
And then sometimes I'll turn it on and he's shirtless and he blurs the background and he wears this like thing for his posture. It looks
like a back brace?
Yeah, it looks like so he's just
a waist trainer?
basically for his back.
It's like he's like hooked up to the
So
wall
his
in a
ass,
harness.
he just finished working out. So he's like a little sweaty. He's shirtless. He's got this harness on. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, man,
You're making us look bad, dude.
No, it's pretty funny though, because some people respond.
Wait,
to
so
it.
you guys do Zoom with a guest and everyone's camera, the guest's camera is on? Or
No, usually the cameras are just off.
Really?
Yeah, it's just I think we really like doing it like on FaceTime audio when we first started.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's too many problems with that, and
Sure.
Zoom is more like more.
Right. So it's always about just
reliable.
kind of like we're just having a conference call.
Yeah. And I think that also people ask, especially like once you get, I'm sure you guys have dealt with this too, like a certain level of guests, like, is this an on camera or off
Right.
camera?
No, we get asked all the time.
we always just say no, but there will be a group pick.
Yeah, we're a
afterwards.
picture, but that's
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as we'll go.
We control that. Though.
Real quick, just quick answers only. So we want to do a service for the for the goners.
Yeah.
The,
For the goners.
the goners.
Yo, shout out to all the fucking gonads, dude.
Fuck you.
to the gooners.
Yeah,
Shout out
right.
to the goners. Thank you for listening. I
it's
hope you
pronounced-
don't pay for this podcast.
It's pronounced gooners. What happened to HLG Radio?
We
Is
needed.
it a wrap?
No.
Okay.
We honestly like shit was too lit, and then the tour was happening, and
Right,
I was
okay.
like, bro,
Just too much going on.
There's just too much going
People
on.
You
wanna
were
know.
literally creating more content than anyone.
I really like doing radio. It was actually really fun, and it kept me.
As a music man.
But I tried. I like think you think you like keep up with music and like what's going
As a
on
rockman.
and then exactly,
And then you're like, well, I got to review 42 Doug.
yeah, and
You're
then I'm like, wait, I've never heard of any of this, and I have to look for this stuff.
When you
every
heard that
week.
Donda was coming out, you're like, yo,
I'm done.
Wrap
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
Wrap
shut
it
it
up.
down.
I'm not gonna let Jason put a 12-minute Jesus song on this
Yeah.
radio show.
and then what happened to the live stream show?
That just was
Twitch.
over.
Oh,
Twitch
Twitch.
is over.
It's a wrap. All right.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy doing that? Because I will say the one thing more than anything that I personally, Lawrence speaking, was jealous of was like, I want to just show up to a studio where the equipment is set up and just
Yeah,
do fucking
it was- I
Twitch.
mean-
that seemed like super
Well,
fun.
the thing about Twitch, which is the blessing of it, is that it was the archetype for what the tour is going to be.
Oh, got
So
it.
it kind of and I don't
Like
know.
doing like you're in the gym getting shots up on
Well, we
Twitch.
wouldn't have. I don't think we would have come to that. And like
just the idea, the concept.
idea, the
Like
whole thing,
like reacting to like the
having a screen and then
Yeah.
having a band, like doing that stuff. I don't
Sure.
think we would have
Man,
come to that.
I was fucking bummed when I was in LA and I got bumped off How Long
Oh,
Gone
that's
Live
right.
because-
I forgot. You got
because
bumped.
you guys got bumped. to the next day because Diplo had like a
Yeah,
record release
Diplo
or
had to
something.
DJ for 4 hours.
It's like the domino meme. The first domino is fucking Diplo getting involved in James crying in his hotel hill.
I had props. I had gifts. I'm fucking not lying.
Yeah,
Well, I'll accept the gifts now if you got them.
Well, the gift was for Jason. It was we went vintage picking, and I got like a 4XL Jadakiss Y t-shirt.
I thought it was Can't Ban the Snowman.
No,
either
it's Y.
way.
It's Y.
Oh, okay.
Jay
Why?
just
dusty
Why?
ass New York hip hop. That's disrespect. That's a diss. I know what that is.
And then I had some like fake glass props that like instant
Damn,
smash.
that's real Hollywood shit.
And I was
like
gonna
that.
I was gonna drink a beer and then smash it over my head.
God damn, I forgot you did all that
That's
work.
really
You
good.
traveled with fake breakaway
That's
bottles.
cool.
dude.
So then after
I thought he
my,
hit the prop shop on Hollywood Boulevard.
you were
but
like, yo, come on tomorrow. And I was like, I can't, I'm going to Palm Springs. So I was in Palm Springs with some friends and like came out of the room. We were all fucked up and on drugs and everything. And it smashed my head. And I was just like, oh my God.
I would say that's a better use of it.
I was
to be
going to say
honest.
everybody won.
I had two. So I was going to do one
Damn,
for the
that's
live.
sick. That needs to come back. That needs to be more of a thing.
Yeah,
For sure,
absolutely.
dude.
Just fucking
Yeah, that's
prop
fucking
comedy.
funny. That's like actually funny.
All right, but the How Long Gone tour starts this fall, September,
This month.
October.
October
Okay.
1st, Atlanta, Georgia at the Earl.
What's a typical show going to look like? What can we expect besides you not engaging with the fans
Yeah.
afterwards? Besides you reacting to memes a la Jesus and Mero, what can we expect from the How Long Gone tour?
I mean, it's the idea for us is like a Letterman style, so the
Oh, right, of course. Yeah.
it's like a 20, 30 minute thing with us and the screen, a guest.
Is TJ going to be the little fucking bald piano guy or is that you?
He's not
Paul Schaefer?
He's not that good at the piano, to be honest. He's more of a bass
Wait,
player.
so the monologue is, when you say a monologue, you're not doing like a tight five, you're doing like a...
it'll be a mix of like making fun of whatever awful city we're in.
Sure, of
Bringing stuff up on the screen.
LA.
Crowd work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Little
okay.
crowd work. And
Are
then,
you ready? Are you ready for crowd work, bro?
I mean, bro, I'll just get people kicked out if they come at me.
Security? Are you
bro?
are you like in your heart of hearts, you are, because we were talking about like our show next week, and I think there's a little bit of shared anxiety because we don't do this a lot.
Totally.
Are you,
Totally.
how do you feel? You like a born entertainer? Or you're like, hope
Well,
this goes well.
I'm clearly a born entertainer.
Right, sorry,
I don't know
excuse
if
me.
But you ever been up on the stage like this?
no.
Besides like Battle of the Bands in high school?
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of hardcore shows,
Right.
Hundreds of people, but no, I think that I mean, I guess the closest thing I've done to this,
Dozens.
and maybe you did this too, is when the book came out, I did like book stuff.
Oh, sure.
And there'd
But
be
that's
100 people.
Everyone has done panels. Like, that's not crazy.
but that's not that different.
really
No, because I think it's even better because people want to be here more.
sure.
They want to be here in the sense that they're paying for it.
Gotcha.
And I also think that because I was a little hesitant. I just want to give people $25 worth. And
Right,
I
right,
think
right.
having a band play a full set.
So you're working with house money then?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And I think
What's the biggest band that you guys have partnered up with?
well, that's TBD. That's
Okay.
TBD. We're still working on that.
Right.
Still booking you trying to get Phoebe?
Well, it might be.
Oh,
It might be.
damn.
I mean, she doesn't know that.
little
yet.
friends and family. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the friends and family discount like?
Well, her
The
tour-
DM has been
Well,
drafted.
no, her tour is over because of scheduling stuff, and we have the same agents. So, like, it's it's not out of the question,
Right.
But it's also like, hey, you could just show up and talk to us. But if you
Right.
bring a guitar, I mean, if you just have a guitar,
Yeah.
you know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh, we just happen to have a guitar.
yeah. What do you look at that?
But I think like, I don't know. I mean, I think that the guests like Nomi's going to do Boston with us.
Sick.
John Carmonica's going to do Philadelphia. My friend Millie DeChirico is going to do Atlanta. Like we're going to and then in
Is
Nashville.
that breaking news?
That's all kind of out there, but
Okay.
yeah. And
Breaking
But in like
news.
Nashville, for example, country westerns are playing who are
We're
like
gonna get the
friends of
racist
mine.
country guy.
Yeah, they put out a great record on Fat Possum, but then we're gonna do a cooking demo
Okay.
with
got
our
it.
boy from Rolf and Daughters, like, which is just like kind of insane and
Sure.
like funny.
Yeah.
and I think we want to do a little bit of that depending on the city. But we have to go to Austin, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Right.
Fucking
TBD. What
fire,
TBD? Denver.
fire some
TBD.
Q.
Very TBD.
Smoke some fucking.
Jason will be
Kush.
zooted.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
What about the CD the compact disc that you're dropping?
The double album is dropping this fall.
The white album, the double white
The
album,
double white album on Jack Jaguar. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
on Yarmir Yager.
I mean, we are. Don't talk about hockey on this podcast.
This is
You
my
knew who he
podcast.
was. You just perjured yourself.
He's got beautiful hair.
Yeah.
That's why you know him.
we I mean, it's more of like we were in Indianapolis.
Why?
What?
With the coffee because the coffee
Oh,
guys
because
there.
what
So-
a tinker.
yeah, we were working with Tinker on the mud.
Black Rifle Coffee. Your boys.
We were working with Black Rifle Coffee. All proceeds go to the troops.
Oh,
just so
of
you know.
course,
Exactly.
dude.
All proceeds go to Kyle. What the fuck is his name?
Yeah. Honestly, though, I don't
That's
want
how these guys get Dodge Chargers.
I don't want to go on a
coffee,
tangent, but the Black Rifle
donation.
coffee shit is insane.
Is it good? Have you had it?
I bought it for Jason.
Oh, okay.
I bought him the thin blue line espresso. I'm not. That's literally what it's
What were
called.
the notes? Like
Like
A little police brutality,
Yeah,
a little
police
racism.
brutality.
cousin pussy, like
racism. Yeah, exactly. Not wearing a mask.
Yeah,
But
a little GED. I think I got.
But
in there.
no, that's too advanced.
It tasted. He was like, it's fine. But the whole, if you haven't read that story, read the story. It's incredible.
Yeah.
There's like a New York Times Magazine story. But we were in.
It's unhinged. They're
Yeah,
unhinged.
we were in Indianapolis, and Jaguar and like secretly group is based in Bloomington, and so Eric, who's the VP of A&R, came. We had been friendly, and he came to dinner.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yo, it's Jag's 20th anniversary. We're doing all this stuff.
Jag.
We just signed this fucking famous whistler. It's fucking lit." And I'm like, well, we want to do let's do a fucking record.
If you signed a whistler, you could definitely sign
Podcast
these
was
two
a
fucking
big deal.
yellers, dude.
So
Screamers.
the idea is basic. It's similar to like How Long Gone Radio is kind of the format, but we've gotten some special stuff. And then actually James Ellis, my partner public announcement, is going to put it together so it feels like a full on 90s like
Super
radio
pro.
broadcast.
Sick.
Yeah, so it's going to have some
Will that ever be available digitally?
Yeah,
anywhere?
it'll be on Spotify and stuff, etc.
Okay.
But
buy the CD.
of course. But I mean,
Your
bro,
car?
it's just
Where- like-
it's
Are we talking Punkorama prices, or is this going to be 25 bones?
Oh no! Well, Punkorama prices.
Okay.
But we'll have it. I think we get them in for the New York show. I think is when we'll have them, and then we'll have them from there on
you
out.
also just like airdrop it to people, like so I
No.
don't have to like buy a CD.
No, you want no. You want to own this. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you want something tactile?
Exactly.
Is the New York show the one that you're obviously most stoked for, like you personally, because it's your hometown?
I mean, bro, it sold out in a
Now
week.
you're
So
adopted.
like,
Oh,
I'm like,
that's-
shit, we got to do it. I mean, I think that will be the most fun because we can also just have 10 people as we can just.
Oh, you can just roll through
Every-
all the
yeah, every
homies.
10 minutes.
That's Rebounder right there doing.
Rebounders playing Philadelphia, Boston, New York.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Well, how long gone? You guys have come a super long way since you launched in March 2020, right?
Yeah.
Great timing, by the way.
Yeah, nailed it.
You guys are
Should we have launched on 9/11? I don't understand.
September.
Hey,
11th.
Jay-Z dropped the blueprint on 9/11. So,
Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about Jay-Z.
Well,
the GOAT.
you guys are. You
Hey,
guys
New
are
York,
doing-
the GOAT is on CLB.
you thought it was gonna be Nicki Minaj. You fuck.
I did not. I said that the
That
internet.
is fire. That's real.
No, okay. I said the internet was speculating that he might be talking about Nicki Minaj because if you're Drake, who is your GOAT? It's obviously Lil
Yeah,
Wayne.
but then he put up the
and
Toronto
then
billboard.
that was, but this was before the Toronto
You guys
Billboard had
thought
dropped.
you thought a little too hard about this.
What can I say? I'm a professional.
That's right.
Throwing Fits live show is in 4 days.
Yes.
How Long Gone live show starts in a few months. You've been so quote unquote inspired by Throwing Fits so heavily, and we're flattered, right?
Yeah, it's great, bro.
When did I say that?
Oh, you
It's
know.
just, it's
well,
implicit.
hence the quote unquote. Well, it's implicit in quote unquote.
Oh, I
It's,
understand.
it's implicit and explicit.
Okay.
But what confuses me a little bit
Yeah,
is
yeah.
after being so inspired by us, How Long Gone somehow wasn't inspired to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for any social justice causes and organizations. Like, how come you guys haven't done any of that yet?
First of all, you did not raise hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We did.
We cracked 6 figures. Trust us.
Yo,
we did the math.
I just don't believe you, but good on you.
You don't
Good on
believe, you're not lying. We raffled off two pairs of Union Jordans, some 18 East cargo pants.
Okay, I need to see you guys.
You want to see the receipts?
You know
Our
who you
account-
sound like? What's that guy's name?
What guy?
The guy that always gets caught for scamming GoFundMe.
Oh, Sean King.
Oh,
You guys are Sean Kinging right now.
Yeah,
Yo, maybe that's
people.
Drake meant
People
by the
have
goat.
called me. People have called me the Black Sean King. So
Talcum X.
yeah, yeah.
That's a Petit original. But I don't know. That's something you guys.
So
can
you just it
explore.
wasn't in the cards for you.
Oh wow! Yeah, I guess we'll have to explore that. Sorry, we don't have that kind of fan base. We don't have. I don't have access to Union Jordans and Paisley
don't anymore
cargo
either.
pants. I'll just donate my own money.
right.
quietly,
You won't make a big spectacle out of it.
Exactly.
Right. Sure.
Well, let's
totally.
talk about you specifically for a second and
Great.
kind of move away from How Long Gone. Do you only repost clients on your IG who pay you money, i.e., like we've seen Stussy,
No.
Tom Brown?
No. Oh, it helps. No, I repost.
It'll get you to the front of the line.
Well, it's just funny because I've really struggled with Instagram because
Really?
I just hate.
It shows. It shows.
I know. I hate the way reposting looks.
Yeah.
I really would prefer stories to only be photos that I take with my phone.
Okay.
But
So why do you
Like
continue to
full
repost?
bleed, like you want it just aesthetically speaking?
yeah, just because it's a tool, right?
Yeah.
I have to use it for what it's good for.
Why do you screenshot, zoom in so it looks good on full bleed, and then ghost tag as
That
you are
doesn't-
want to do?
I
Sounds like a lot of work to be
yeah,
honest.
and I'm a big ghost tagger. I love
Yeah.
ghost tagging, but
Ghost tag and post tag.
yeah, but I don't know. I just think it's also once we started the show, it's like I have to use this because this
You got to promote it.
Yeah,
You're the face of the
you
fucking
have to
program.
promote it. Yeah.
Have you guys ever talked about promotion strategy and going beyond just like one story each and one tweet each?
No, I don't want to do that.
Because then it feels
just
like
wanna keep it-
overkill.
Well,
or,
it's like the way people do things now. It's like they write one story for Vice.com and tweet about it for a week and a half. It's
Right.
like this is we know.
Don't worry, nobody read this.
Yeah,
anyway.
we know, dude. We're gonna click if we want to click the first time.
You know they
Right.
DM, like it's a thing amongst writers now to DM fellow writers and be like, "Yo, could you like quote tweet this or could you
that is
retweet this?"
fucking dark.
Yeah.
If I ever ask you to retweet something, I want you to fucking blow up my spot. Okay? I want to be shamed for that.
Yeah.
That's when we know you are back on drugs.
Yeah, literally.
He's falling off the
I
wagon.
think Chris relapsed. He asked me to retweet something.
How many clients? Because you have a respectable client roster, like not more than respectable. Stussy, Tom Brown, like all that shit is gas. How many clients do you have that you don't brag about and stay silent on because they're kind of fucking whack?
but
Only
they pay
a
the
few,
bills.
only a few.
Only
Yeah.
a few.
Well, if you like anybody else in this business, I mean,
Real consultants
bills to
move in
pay.
silence. like
I'm pretty.
lasagna.
Honestly, I'm pretty lucky, and like I also don't mind. I mean, like I just did this big Banana Republic project, and that was like the biggest corporation I feel like I've ever worked with, and that was.
But you publicly, I mean,
We
that
talked
was-
about it a little bit, but that was a.
That was a cool project. It's like their vintage. Like,
Yeah.
But it was a
shit.
challenge, is what I'm trying to say. Like I
Okay.
think that like
like red tape.
not even red tape. It's just like things take a lot
Sure.
longer, and it's just that's just the
Right.
nature. I mean, you guys probably know that too. It's just the nature of corporations. Like
Yeah.
I'm just not used to dealing with that, where it's like most things are a little bit fly by the seat of your pants. But I mean, the business has gotten a lot better thanks to the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I think it just and even like Jason's playing fucking festivals again as a DJ. I think it's because people are just reminded. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, this fucking guy.
These
this
guys
guy.
these guys are out here. They're
these
doing
guys
shit.
are out here, and like you know,
What's the client you're most stoked on that came to you because of the pod?
probably Banana Republic. I think that was.
Oh shit.
I think that was like, you know, in some ways through the podcast, not directly, of course, but I think in a roundabout way, it was through the podcast, probably.
Yeah. Well, speaking of your clients, what's up with your besties at Noah, bro? Like, what's going on
That's
there?
not. That's just
just
homies,
family.
bro.
That's
We don't-
homies?
That's just
Okay.
family, dog. We
So
don't
then,
get
have
paid.
you thought about going to them as a friend and maybe being like, "Yo,
Some pro bono consultation.
perception is
In the
reality,
graphic-
and right
in the
now
graphics
people
department?
are the streets are they're talking, bro."
No, I don't mix business and pleasure.
Oh, so you take pleasure in their graphic tees.
The Dead Sea shit's hard.
I mean, but what about all the not hard stuff?
Let me tell you something a little bit. Let me teach you something about streetwear, fellas.
Wow, let's go.
No, I'm
Let's
kidding.
go.
But I do
There's a
think-
fellow named James Jebbia.
Yeah,
Could he
yeah.
kickflip?
Let
No.
me start at the beginning.
Yeah.
I think that we take for granted. I think consistently having good graphics is probably the hardest thing to do as a
Nearly impossible.
streetwear brand. And I don't think anyone. I mean, Supreme graphics are in garbage
right
now.
No Shrek on your chest.
I don't know anyone that can do it over and over and over
and shoot 100% from the field.
Yeah, I think if you get one or two a season,
Mhm.
that's good numbers.
That's Hall of Fame numbers?
I think that's Hall of Fame number. I think it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah.
And I just don't. Also, like having a hit is like. I mean, how do you?
Did it bum you out when like people were clowning them like because of like some of that stuff?
No,
some of
bro.
these bad graphics. you don't
No,
care?
bro. Everybody's gonna have fucking bad graphics. Also, like, what the fuck are you doing, losers? Like,
Yeah.
not buying a shirt you don't like. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like
buying mesh shorts.
I don't
Yeah.
buy stuff all the time.
Sure.
Like it's okay.
I never do.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of not buying stuff, what's up with your Throwing Fits DMA pod boots? You still have them? Flip them?
Oh yeah, what did you do
Donate
with
them?
those?
Oh,
Are
I
those
left,
at
them,
the
I
crib?
left them on the street when I moved.
Fuck off. Are they at your apartment?
They're in LA. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Have you ever worn them?
No.
Why are they in LA? Not well, so you took them
Because
to
you
LA.
mailed them to
Oh,
LA.
we did mail them to LA.
Yeah.
Really, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I was gonna do honestly. I really want to do. I wanted to piss on him like Kanye did his Grammy,
Bro.
but because I thought you guys would actually think it was funny, but then I was like, that's too far.
Yeah.
I agree. That's too
I don't
far.
think it was that
I thought you would have thought it was funny.
I mean, probably, maybe.
And what are we gonna
That's good content for everybody.
and then what am I going to take a shit when you're Nalgene's? Like,
That's
no?
funny. That's fine.
Well, to do that, it would take a free Nalgene, and honestly, this two-way street seems a little.
you know what?
one way.
We're doing. We're actually. I just talked to my production guy this morning about everything for the tour.
Your production.
More
Oh, you
tote- more
have a
tote
merch.
bags?
You have a merch man.
Yeah, he's great. Actually,
Like, you know what? I think the world's coming around on totes. I think we need more tote bags.
I've heard that, and I've heard that.
the pendulum swinging back for that Times article.
Once again, I had to get rid of all of them, but so we're making enough to replace them.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
But we are doing a second Nalgene I'm very excited about that's in production right now. So I'll
Is
make
it
sure
a
to get you
gallon Nalgene?
one. They don't make one.
A Galgene?
Damn.
And I
And
have,
Nalgene is your brand of choice when it
I'm
comes
working with friend of the show, Benjamin Edgar, on a vessel for myself. I want him to make me a like steel gallon jug for my water, like
That's
a
pretty fire.
reusable
Right.
vessel for my water, because I buy one at Whole Foods every day for 99 cents.
Right. Just
Well,
killing the environment. Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's fine. Another development in your revenue stream, your portfolio revenue streams, is SpawnCon.
Yeah.
We're talking the real. Welcome to the family. The bag reel 2. The bag reel 2.
I love this. You guys are really more on the same page than you might have thought.
We're talking matches fashion, right?
Yeah.
What's the best part or your favorite part about being a professional influencer?
Well, for some reason, I've done a couple things with matches. I did one thing myself, and I did one thing with Jason. The one with Jason was actually like really fun, and they did a really good job.
When we do SpawnCon, it is like a good
It's
time,
fun.
assuming you can like do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
and with that, like our friend Decatur Dan shot it all, but we just sent them the footage and they fucking cut it up, and I was like, this is fucking good. Like we had no visibility on it, and I was like, this is really good. The best part is the credit. Bro. What are you talking about? I buy shit I don't need. I bought $1,000 pair of Row pants.
Wait, you got paid in store credit?
No, I'll get both.
Okay.
Bro.
Right.
I always look with Real. I did some G negotiating. I was like, all right, I want this Louis duffel. It costs exactly $1,000. I'm going to ask for X amount of dollars and then exactly $1,000 credit. And they're like, no problem.
See, they
And
tried
you
to
got
get
the
me.
duffel.
They tried to give me the combo, and I was like, hey, I'm actually using the Real to sell clothing. I actually don't need a lot more clothing, so can I just get that all in cash?
Lump
Did
sum.
they do it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
He spends in a commercial on Hulu, bro.
Oh, I know that. It's sick. It's so sick.
Big bags.
Hulu bags.
Matches.
Now with live sports.
I bought.
Now with live Johns.
Yeah.
Now with live bags.
I only get things that I maybe wouldn't buy, but like should.
Or like you're on the cusp on.
Yeah, I mean, like a pair of.
I don't want to spend my own money on.
Yeah,
right.
pair of pants
I would
from
never
the-
spend my own
They're
money
the
on a Louis
nicest
duffel, yeah.
pants I've ever had,
Right.
And I love them, but I probably wouldn't have spent $1,000 on them.
on Row pants.
Yeah.
But I've got a credit burning a hole in my pocket right now, and there's no heat.
What you got your eye on?
Literally
Nothing?
nothing.
This is for the real or matches?
Matches. There's nothing.
Interesting.
What's the biggest bag you've turned down because the brand was too corny to be like publicly associated with as an influencer?
I don't get that many offers, bro. I'm sorry.
Really?
No, dude. I don't get that many. Jason's able to do like food and alcohol stuff, which I think is like a good lane for him.
Shout out the guy.
That's
God,
lucrative,
Larry
too.
Hamilton.
Huh?
That's super lucrative because that's
Well, it's also like what he like does it. He does a good job. It's like interesting.
He's a food
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, it's fun.
He's a food man.
I don't. I think with match, I want blue chip only. You know.
so if you're gonna do it, it's got to be a brand that you would like use
A
normally.
store and a resale platform.
Yeah, but they're high end stores. High end.
It's luxury.
Yeah.
You're doing luxury SpawnCon.
Yeah, I mean, I would do other stuff. I think if it's, I think also I'm actually doing something soon for something I'm like, oh, this is sick. I can't believe they approached me.
but it's not luxury.
It is luxury,
Okay.
but it's not clothes.
Okay. Interesting.
Luggage.
No, shout out to my family. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's furniture.
Well, coming to
Oh, nice.
coming to a
Wayfair.
timeline.
Wayfair's
soon.
got bags too.
I'm going to open it, and then kids are going to come
Exactly.
out. It's kind of a video thing.
Yeah, totally.
Chris, you are known as the fucking Titan of takes. We got to know today's the day that Certified Lover Boy in stores now. What's your reaction to it? Did it meet your expectations? Did it exceed them?
Dud.
Wow.
Really?
The
Front
two
to back.
Certified snoozer.
The two song, the industry song into the 21 Savage song, Big Heat. That's it.
Yes. That's the
no friends in the industry into knife talk.
That's
a
it.
good 1-2 punch.
That's it.
no. It's no friends of the industry into 7 a.m. bridal path into North Talk, I think.
Whatever.
Bridal Path is a high-end neighborhood in Toronto where Drake built his OVO mansion.
Brittle Road.
It's bridal.
Bridal?
Yeah,
Oh, it is
bridal
pronounced
path like
bridal.
horses,
Well, I
yeah.
just showed my whole ass.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't chill in
No,
Canada.
I mean, look,
So that's your one subsection of the album that you're fucking
I've
with?
listened to it twice. I just look. You guys know how I feel about music. It's bad.
All
right
music
now.
is bad.
Yeah.
I just think that we're in this weird zone where people are like, they're not. I mean, Drake, like the Kanye thing is unlistenable to me.
Okay.
The Drake thing, there are songs. There are no bangers though.
No slaps.
There's no.
Way too sexy hasn't grown on you?
No, I mean that is.
Did you see the
genius.
video?
That's
Did you watch
genius.
the video?
No, I didn't watch the
Oh,
video.
it's really good.
bro.
You're gonna love
Is it
it.
good?
Yeah.
Who's in it?
Drake, Future, and Thug.
And
And if they're all
okay,
like in
Drake-
costume
Drake,
character.
Drake
Oh,
is back on
acting.
his Drake is back on his funny Drake shit where he plays like 10 different characters.
That's sick.
Yeah,
There's fat
it's good.
guy Drake like leering at women on the beach. There's D'Artagnan Drake or Captain Jack Sparrow
He
Drake.
dresses up like there's Prince Drake.
There's Drambo. He plays Rambo.
the thing about there's
Rambo.
3 people right now, and they're in different categories, I think. And they're the reason they do so well is because they're so good at
Soldier Kid.
the game.
Yeah.
Like the game. Drake, Phoebe Bridgers and Lil Nas X.
Okay.
They're incredible at making fun of themselves.
Lil Nas X doesn't have songs though, dude. He doesn't have songs.
It doesn't matter if he has songs. I don't think Drake has songs right now either.
but Drake, okay. Right.
I mean, he historically does, of course. But I'm saying like these people are really good at playing the game, and that I think unfortunately has.
But we're in a slaps depression right now.
We're in it. We're
That's a
desperate
fact.
for. We're lining up for slaps.
Yeah,
like
slap
it's
valley.
Russia.
one loaf of slap.
Yeah,
dude,
one.
please.
Give me one slap. One slice.
One slice of slap.
An iota,
please.
an iota of slap.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
a crumb of slap.
But it's tough. It really is
More
tough.
slap, please.
Because people think I'm insane. I'm like, are you guys listening to different music than I'm listening
Nah, I
to?
agree
Like,
with you.
there's nothing out here.
Bro, you got it. I'm gonna send you some shit,
I don't
You came
want to
in
hear
here-
SoundCloud rap though.
but it's not SoundCloud rap, bro.
yeah, it's not. That's
fucking-
the whole.
it's
That's gone.
panhandle
That
rap.
category
What is
is
it?
done.
It's panhandle rap. I got you. Don't worry. All my jits.
Panhandle from Florida, you mean? I'm
Yeah.
interested.
All my jits.
The dude who killed XXX, bro. Or excuse me, he was never
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Got you.
I'm
Yeah.
interested. Okay.
his resume is looking
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
If you've committed murder, I'm interested.
Yeah.
And then you start playing like Spotify radio, and all of a sudden you're listening to guys named like Yada Bands. Like that's when you know it's fucking and like 438 Perk Gang. Like
I also, when there's numbers and letters, you know what I mean? I get confused.
yeah, totally.
exactly. What's more rigid, your hip flexors or your opinions on Kanye?
The hip flexors are actually feeling okay right now.
Really?
It's the feet that's the issue.
Is it because you're on TikTok and you're on like a hip mobility talk? It's a big one. It's a
I've
big one.
actually,
Do you have a TikTok burner?
no, I've never used TikTok, never
Missing
downloaded
out,
it.
bro.
I get sent them every once in a while.
Well, yeah, and they're on Twitter. And shit,
Yeah.
like obviously.
No, I think
Everything you see on Instagram was 3 days.
on
ago, it was
TikTok
TikTok,
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before it became
I
a
think
reel.
I think the Kanye thing.
before
is-
it banged as a reel, it was banging on the top.
exactly. This is a bang is a real. I think the Kanye thing is just truly the best part of it for me is watching like white liberals completely forget about the last year
Right.
and how he behaved and go nuts over a mediocre album.
And are you like, hey, let's support a Trump?
No,
Never
I don't
forget.
care about that. It's
Yeah.
just he's corny.
Yeah.
He's corny.
Did you ever like Kanye?
I mean, bro, Kanye's a legend. I mean,
I know,
Kanye's a
but-
genius. Like, of course. Like,
Music aside, did you appreciate the rollout of
Yeah,
this? At
the
least?
spectacle.
no.
Not him getting
all-
raptured out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
It's all the problem.
Not the fucking live stream of him sleeping.
all of that. I did like that. I like the weights.
Him
and the
working
round.
out.
Yeah, you
That's
like him
fire.
getting brolic.
It's
Just
the
do
best.
curls, dude.
That's fire. No, the
I can relate finally.
The issue, the
No
issue-
legs.
The issue with him is that all of that would be cool if you had songs.
Right.
When
Yeah.
you do all of that and make all this money on merch and sell tickets to people, you stand in a stadium while music plays. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Do you think him focusing more on like this grand spectacle artistry is taking away from the music, or has he kind of been in the
Or it's just washed regardless.
since he started this like kind of I don't know, like Yeezus tour?
I
is where
had
it started.
I had a theory that he was going to kind of hopefully begin to treat his career almost in like a Bowie-esque way, where he would kind of like
Morph into a
shed the
different
skin and
character.
something
Yeah.
new. I thought the Kim divorce, I thought it'd be like, all right, he's going to do something
Yeah,
new.
I think most people
and
did,
it's
yeah.
kind of just like bad and the same.
Yeah.
And
Just in Balenciaga.
I just don't the like breathless anticipation and
Mhm.
like debate over it is like, this just isn't good. I don't know
Well,
what
I think he's earned that. Whether or not like
for one day,
yeah,
for 24 hours,
got it.
maybe,
Interesting.
you know,
Less than a week until
Yeah.
Certified Lover Boy
that's true.
came and fucking didn't.
They
fuck with
hate
the
each
game
other for
necessarily,
sure.
but,
Yeah, that seems very clear.
It's fire.
Which is a shame, and we were just talking about this the other day. But I would have loved their Calabasas is the new Dubai. Their Watch the Throne that they had teased that never happened.
No.
Would you tune in for that? You wouldn't tune in for that.
Oh, I would tune in for it, but it's like versus ruining music. Like I don't need that.
You think Versus is ruining music? But
Bro, it's making music sports. I don't
Okay.
like.
But
But
those people
First
that-
of all, the Locks and Dipset. Is there anything more washed than that? Like,
well, unfortunately,
but it's
not.
like I don't. No one should win something.
Well,
Like,
okay,
they both
I-
have great songs.
Right,
It's like,
right.
why do
when
we need
people are keeping score on Twitter, like, yo, who you got? 3
Yeah,
to 2,
yeah.
and it's like boxing.
round
That's-
one.
that's
oh,
what people
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But then it's also just awesome to see like Jadakiss come out and fucking murder everything.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool. Are you going to deny that?
No, it's cool, but I don't like the fact that we have to gamify music to get people interested in it again.
So you've always been banging Jadakiss fucking.
No, I don't listen. I don't listen to dusty New York hip hop. I don't do that. I'm not from Flatbush like you, James.
Well, what is the one thing, store, brand, artist, etc., that you will gatekeep to your death?
What do you mean by gatekeep? I mean, you
Oh,
know,
come on. You know what I mean by gatekeeping.
I let people in all the time.
Yeah, so all the people got to do is ask you, and you're
Really?
freewheeling the information out there.
You used to not tell people you wore Cutler and Gross, right? Wasn't that a thing?
No, I tell people all the time because,
Okay.
and then that's why people are like, oh, I like those Warby Parkers, which is fucking funny. I
Has
mean,
putting yourself out there more as a podcaster, because a lot of it is like your private life, has that kind of broken down the walls that you may have kept up as a gatekeeper?
I think it's maybe, but also I think it's just age. It's like, I don't like, I can tell you everything and you still might not have the sauce to make it good.
Sure,
Like,
totally.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Like, sure,
Yeah.
go try it.
Yeah, that's like some paint by number shit where it's like just because you like fill it in doesn't mean
Yeah,
that it's
it's
going
not
to be
gonna work
a
for you.
beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
speaking of things that work for some people, doesn't work for others. I gotta know, bro. Let's talk fucking math real quick. Numbers. What's your screen time on UrbanDictionary.com when you're studying up on new AAVE slang?
Oh, that must be 8 hours.
At least.
8 hours a day for weeks at a time. I mean, I can't.
Would you have a favorite slang word
you
right
like
now? What do you like? What is Jason being like, yo, you need to chill out on?
Yeah. What's Chris Black's jit?
Yeah.
I don't even know what jit means.
He's been
It
saying
means
shit
like
a lot.
It means like little shithead.
Yeah.
I'm trying to actually.
It's from the panhandle.
I'm trying to steer away from slang.
You don't say.
Yeah, well, it's just honestly.
I don't know, dude. I think that sounds like Cap, dude.
Somebody, they on the Joe Budden podcast, they say he was
R.I.P., right?
No. They would say he's caping, like putting on a cape for,
Sure.
which is very confusing with capping.
Right.
Because it's the same thing. I think it's such a similar word.
Well,
Like,
caping is like this loser's caping for Kanye. He said Donda's a classic.
yes, no. I understand the words mean different things, but it sounds exactly the same. It's the same word.
Oh, so if you say cape on the show right or use it correctly, people might be like, oh,
I'm
he's an
trying
old
not
idiot.
to use any of these words. I'm trying
Okay.
to be the 38-year-old man that I am.
38.
A high
Okay.
school dropout that has read books.
Sure.
Like that's all I'm trying to come off like.
So people that use AAV have not read books, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying that at all.
By deduction of logic. All right, well, yo, real talk though, because we know that you're the fucking sultan of screen time. What is your actual weekly screen time, daily average?
I mean,
We're talking double digits.
I like it to go up.
Well,
24 hours.
you're
is
trying
the
to
goal.
achieve the singularity.
Yeah.
No, I just people being like, I only had 54 minutes this week. I'm like, oh, you must not make any money.
Yeah,
That
you must
sucks.
not have
That
anyone,
Well,
sucks.
you must be broke.
That
must
sucks,
not have
bro.
anyone commenting on your. Fucking,
Are you a yoga instructor? Like,
Yeah.
how do you do that?
Do people in your personal life dog you for the amount of time that you might
I'm
spend on your phone?
honestly, I'm not. It's probably not as bad as you think it is. I'm on a
10 hours.
No, that's not 10 hours. I'm on a computer though. I don't
Oh.
use my phone like
You're right. You're on your laptop
I'm
on
on
Twitter.com.
exactly. I'm on daily. I got the Daily Mail tab open.
Instagram. Are you watching IG stories on your laptop?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
All
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You're like clicking to hold it.
Yeah.
the
See if
fact
you
that
can see a nipple.
the fact that Instagram has not even attempted to like make it good on
No.
the desktop is amazing.
Well, because they know. You got to know your audience. No one's. That's
Yeah, no, I
crazy.
know. I mean, look, there's young people out here booking flights on the Delta app. I go to delta.com.
Right.
I can't do. There's just certain stuff I can't do on my phone.
Delta
That's the
app is
Gen X in
fucking
you.
Fire.
I use it to check in, but that's the extent of it.
All right. I bought a phone. I mean, yes, Delta.com, Google Flights. I
People are
guess you-
buying flights on their phone.
I think
That sounds like
I think a lot of people do
Yes.
everything. Like there's people that don't have laptops, like
Right,
have a
right.
work
Well,
computer, and
they have like
an
a
iPad.
tablet or something,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah,
fucking
touche.
tablets. What a scam.
Well, you're a screen addict. You're a workout addict. You're not a drug addict, not an alcohol addict.
Well, I actually am. I'm just
Right. Recovered.
I'm doing better.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Without drugs and booze,
Uh-huh.
what are your vices? And I'm not talking about your releases. I'm not talking about like working out or like what
Yeah.
are your vices when you're like, ooh, Chris has been about to be a little naughty.
This is the thing, guys. I've in the last like 3 months, I've cut out dessert, which is my final.
What about blasting a cheeky dart though?
I'll blast a cheeky cig.
How's
American
the,
Spirits?
how's the dessert withdrawal going for you?
Marlboro Lights.
Thank God. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Dessert withdrawal. It's actually crazy. After like 3 or 4 days, I was like, all right, I'm never eating dessert again. Like my birthday's coming up, I'm like, no cake, I'm good.
Really?
I'll-
No, you're not even. You don't even get a treat.
No,
Double chicken on my sweet cream.
no, I'm having more. I'm actually eating more carbohydrates,
Okay.
and I think I'm leaner and I have more energy. I think sugar is like truly the issue.
That's
you know?
the.
And I would
enemy.
eat like, bro. I'm going in. Like I'm like, oh, let me get 2 scoops. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? It wasn't because
right.
I was like, this. Is
You
all
were like
I
a
have.
sweet tooth
Yeah,
guy.
this is all I have. Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Whenever I do a no alcohol month, sugar, like I'm not a sweets guy, but I develop a sweet tooth because
Interesting.
there's so much sugar in
What's
alcohol.
I would always rather get pasta or pizza or potato chips than ever have a scoop of ice cream.
I don't think we're
ever.
dessert. We're not sweets guys.
Yeah,
It's
well,
because of all
no
the
way.
alcohol,
Well, the sweet,
probably.
that's funny because a lot of people in early sobriety they're eating like gummy worms and
yeah,
shit.
chocolate
Ugh.
and shit.
Yeah, chocolate, all kinds of stuff. But I
So
don't,
do you not have a single vice? Is it like weird porn? Is like nothing?
bro. I mean, I'm
Are you
trying
looking at porn on your laptop?
Yeah.
definitely.
Pornhub.com.
Yeah, only on my laptop. No, I'm trying to think. I mean, honestly, man,
You're a disciplined guy.
I am a disciplined guy, but it's also like if you let yourself go for, I don't know, 15 years straight,
Sure.
you kind of are like, well, this is better. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I think that spending money is probably the closest
Yep,
thing.
for
but
sure.
But I don't really.
That counts.
Yeah, that counts. And I think that's like, if I'm going to get an Uber, it's going to be black. If I'm going to do,
You're blowing money fast.
if I want to buy,
Whoa. Because we are getting your Ubers.
yeah, you're getting a black one.
Oh, really?
Well, I only took one way.
Okay.
that's fair,
Dude,
that's
honestly, that's
I wouldn't
fair.
do that to you guys. But no, I think that, and I don't.
That's your dessert of the podcast.
Exactly. But but I don't spend money like on clothes and stuff necessarily. It's
What do you spend money on?
like living, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Going
Like,
out to eat.
Yeah, I eat every meal out.
Right. You don't cook.
Like I want to fly first class. I want to stay in the nicest hotel. Like that's what I want to.
Did you not cook a single meal during all quarantine?
I've never.
Never.
No. Wow. No, bro. Why?
If there's a-
people that do it professionally.
Right.
Did you order food during Hurricane Ida? here in
No.
New York?
I'm a great tipper. I'm very respectful of the delivery class.
But did you order food or did you
No,
did
I
you
did
pick
not.
up? Okay.
No, I met Nate Freeman at Lucian that night.
Oh.
You were eating out in the storm?
Yeah.
It didn't flood
We
or
were
anything?
out in the storm, bro. Like
We were out in the storm.
Fucked
This,
up.
it's weird because I was like, this is awful. And I was watching the US Open. It was fucking crazy. I woke up the next day to walk to the gym.
Yeah,
It's beautiful outside. There's no rain.
It was like the transition to fall. Now
There's
it's
no
incredible
puddles and
out. Yeah.
stuff, though, even. It was crazy.
Chris, we need your advice real quick. So
Yeah, you do.
Lawrence and I, on many fronts, except for podcasting. Lawrence and I, we got the ears pierced. We modded the bodies.
Yeah, take it out. That's my advice.
As a veteran,
We're
of
done.
as a veteran of this universal
piercing game?
phenomenon, what is your advice for us as we go through our midlife crises?
Generally speaking.
You guys need to start exercising now.
Yeah. Sure.
Drink less, exercise more. I'm sorry. I'm telling you.
What about drink more, exercise more?
It's not how it works, bro. I'm
What
telling you
about
what.
drink while exercising?
If you want to, if you want to slim down, alcohol is the devil.
I don't think
gotta
we're talking about slimming down. I think we're talking about our
Just
midlife
generally
crisis.
just being like, oh, we're hitting a certain phase.
Oh, you care about something other than looks?
I mean,
Sorry.
honestly, you do have a good point.
I'm confused.
All right.
You want the closer fit, right?
Yeah.
Let's get your advice on another thing. So
Okay.
Lawrence and I, we got a little LA trip coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up upon us. We'll hit you up on.
I'm excited
on
for
the
you
dates.
guys.
Mhm, thank you.
What's the most LA day that we could have together? Like, put together a little itinerary for us, real quick.
Oh wow. Well, you have to do like a hike, in the morning.
Oh.
Not Runyon though, right?
No, that's
just
Torch.
wash.
No, you do
Right.
Griffith. You do Griffith or like Altadena if you got somebody that can host.
I think we're staying in the Hollywood Hills.
Oh, did you,
We're in
guys,
the hills.
did you guys get an Airbnb like you're shooting a music video?
Yes,
With
sir.
the jacuzzi.
Yeah. With
Yes,
the
scissor.
with the
Gross.
water feature. Yes.
Gross.
Yes, scissor.
Don't anybody listening, do
Hey,
not go
by the
there.
way, I was gonna say you and Jason are invited. I think it's four corners, dude. We'll talk shop.
We all sit in different
Yeah,
corners.
like, make turn into an ice bath for you guys.
I like that. I like that. We call
a plunge pool.
four guys in a hot tub is called dude soup. Where I come from.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Good
dude.
soup. That's a TikTok trend.
No, you should go. Yeah, you should do a hike. Then you have to get a smoothie.
What time are we doing this hike at?
7 a.m.
Okay,
Then you get a smoothie at Sun Life Organics, which is the best smoothie in LA.
got it.
That's in like
How much spirulina we putting in there?
Oh no, we don't.
We're not getting Where am I getting coffee before all this?
Oh, I have coffee as soon as I wake up.
Fucking
I'm
blue,
an
blue rifle.
espresso guy.
You can hit Maru only.
Nah, Brute. We'll have a bag of blue rifle. Where the fuck, like,
the thin blue line. Yeah.
Black rifle.
black rifle.
So you do
AR-15.
you do your hike.
AR.
You do your hike. You get your smoothie at Sun Life. I think then you probably have like a late lunch at Sunset Tower.
Okay.
You know what I mean? By the pool.
Sure. Of course.
Afternoon, you're gonna want to nap.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Absolutely.
guess. I would probably guess.
Love a little
Then
nap.
I mean, if you want, I think I would say you hit Erewhon for a 3 p.m. Coco Chino,
Mhm.
my personal favorite, which is
Yeah, what is that?
How much is that?
only
And what is it?
$10. 3 shots of espresso,
Nice.
iced, blended with coconut mana and MCT oil.
That actually sounds delicious.
It's delicious. It's literally a frappuccino, but
Yeah, yeah.
healthy. It's
I'm gonna
amazing.
cop one of those.
MCT oil besides like a whack white rapper name.
It's for your brain, bro.
Okay.
Got it.
Don't come at white people. And then
Fuck white people.
and then for dinner, I mean, Gigi's is the new hotspot. You guys probably can't get in there, so
Oh,
you should.
really? Okay.
You should go. You should guys do a classic like a Dan Tana's or like a Musso and Frank's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because you guys eat real. You guys steak and shit.
Yeah.
You go to like a old school,
All right.
or you could go to Matsuhisa. You know what I mean? Get some, or
Ooh.
Nobu, you know?
Nobu. Malibu?
or-
Yeah, it's just such a drive. Bro.
Sure.
Matsuhisa is gas.
We rented a car. Yeah, we rented a car.
Yeah, you got the yellow.
The Uber
Camaro.
situation apparently is out of control,
It's
right?
terrible.
It's like non-tenable.
Have you gotten a car there?
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was gonna say the Uber.
At least a car. It feels real.
Yeah, sure.
What are you whipping?
A 2021 BMW X5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it happened. Really, like I never.
You blacked out at the.
Well, I'm like historically a
At the
Mercedes
dealer?
guy.
You went dumb at the dealer,
but I never had a big car either. But it's kind of nice.
like an SUV.
Yeah,
big body black, man.
big body black. I've always had a sedan.
Right. Well, when you moonlight as an Uber driver, people
That's a
expect
good point.
that's why
at 5 o'clock, I pull out the mints
Exactly.
and then things change.
Mask up.
yeah. Put a little
You're a
curtain.
cool Uber driver. You guys don't need masking here.
That's
Yeah,
cool. You can smoke a cig if you want.
Yeah.
Besides becoming an Uber driver and leasing a car, how has living in LA changed you?
I think that the people are truly dumb and there's no culture. And
The day you described is absolutely vacuous.
yeah. But I
literally
love-
nothing of really happened in
But
that
it's
day
just,
whatsoever.
I think it's when you get to a certain point in your life, it's like, I want to see my trainer. I want the sun to be out and I want to play tennis. That's what I want to do. And
Right.
this is the place for that.
You play tennis every day?
3 days, 4 days a week. Yeah.
Nice.
And keeping the apartment here, I'm able to come back and get what I need from New York.
right.
But
The real shit.
yeah, the real shit. I
Get-
go up
feed
and
the soul.
I see Jada Kiss. I go to the MoMA. You know what I
I
mean?
got chopped cheese at the bodega.
Yeah, I literally go to Balthazar.
Yeah.
And I go to the magazine stores because there's no magazine. You can't get magazines in LA.
Right.
It's like 3 months delayed. And also, I mean, it's all the things about New York and LA, all the stereotypes are absolutely true.
Right.
But I think both of those things are very valuable in their own ways.
Is there a singular thing about New York that you miss the most when you spent too long getting your fucking brain fried out in La La Land?
Yeah. Now that you're back, is something like something jumped out and you're like, fuck.
Honestly, really only like the run in. Like I fucking live for the
Does
run.
not exist in LA.
It does not exist.
yeah. The walk-in chat. Stop and chat,
The
whatever.
other day, I was having a coffee at Happy Bones alone. I ran into my friend Kobe. I leave there. I run into my friend Eric. I run into my friend Phoenix. It's like that does not happen.
Right.
You know, and I think that to me is
These
like
Instagram stories, these fit pics aren't going to
Exactly.
post themselves.
but that's why
Yeah.
It's like in LA, you IG story chairs. In New York, you IG
people.
story
I don't
people.
see anybody.
Yeah.
This chair's empty for a reason.
But I think that really is like the reason to still live in New York. It's crazy. Like
For the
the people.
Yeah.
maybe I value it too much, but it's real.
Right. Yeah.
And pizza.
Pizza. What's your
Yeah.
go-to pizza? Joe's?
Fuck, yeah, I like Joe's. I order Joe's. I mean, there's some good shit in LA now, actually, but it's like I'm not that. I don't care that much. It's like if I'm
Right.
gonna be a bad boy and have pizza, I don't give a fuck.
You just like give it to me.
99 cents, bro. Put
Yeah.
it in my gullet. I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Dollar pizza in LA.
Yeah, I don't give a
Chris
fuck.
can have a little pepperoni as a treat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like a dog.
Chris, you're spending all this money on fucking pizza and compact SUVs. How much money do you make?
It's
Yeah.
an SVA. It's a SAV now. It's a sports activity vehicle. Just FYI.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I
with
make
all the
what
activities.
did Oberg say? 750,000. About there.
That was like
750.
That was like 3 years ago when she
Yeah,
was
I
on
mean,
the
I'm
1.3.
sure that
1.3.
You make
All right.
1.3.
About 1.3.
All right.
Light 1.3.
What endeavor of yours pays the most?
We were debating this, and we each have a different thought.
Do you want to hear what we have to say after you answer?
Though
or
I don't know.
before
I
you
feel like
answer?
I kind of now agree
I mean,
with
guys,
you.
all the work, the real work is what pays the bills.
consult.
So the consultant.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. So
Um,
I was gonna say, I mean, these motherfuckers are potting all the time.
no, the
I'm like,
podcast
it's
is
got to be making
the
bread.
podcast. It makes money for sure, and it's good money. And
You wouldn't be doing it. Would you be doing it otherwise if it didn't?
probably, honestly.
Yeah.
What's your monthly anchor payout?
He doesn't have the app on his phone.
What's the highest CPM you guys have gotten? 20?
This is
25?
I think
riveting.
we've gotten 25.
You've gotten
Damn.
25
I
CPM.
think so.
From the mental health people?
Look, I'm on the Anchor homepage.
Yeah,
My face,
I-
So
bro.
$25 per 1,000 plays. You got like $50 that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome
$50.
for you,
I
bro.
understand what all these musicians are complaining about.
Yeah,
with
right.
Spotify. I'm like, wait, this is real.
That
You're like-
stream money.
Yo,
dude.
you're like Kim Kardashian just playing Donda on mute.
exactly.
Rack up the
It's like,
streams.
Look at the streams going.
yeah.
How much money would you like to make? You're at 1.3 million. Like, where are you gonna where are you gonna be like truly comfortable? Where you can finally put your fucking phone down and
Low
log out of
million,
Twitter.com?
low millions. I'm good.
Low millions?
I mean, I think that what a lot of money is truly
Happiness.
I need 2025.
Oh, you want to do it. Do it.
Yeah. I mean,
Annually.
no,
total. 25. I would take 25.
I could do
total.
25. The problem is I'm not interested in stocks. I'm not interested in
Investment
crypto. I don't care.
opportunities.
I like to work and get paid for it. And
You do like working.
I love working.
You're like an old-fashioned American, bro.
I am.
You cape for the working.
cape for the working.
For the working
we
man.
used to consult on things in this country.
Exactly. God damn it. No, I mean, I just don't know what we're here for. Like, I don't like the things
The
that
fuck, bro.
But I
Fucking-
think the things I do
Play
for
tennis.
the things I do for pleasure
Get
are
fits
a
off.
reward for work. You know, in some ways. Like if you just
You've never just experienced the reward without the putting the work in. I
I mean, I guess I've experienced a lot since I was born an upper middle class white man.
Sure,
But like
yeah.
not
Like
But I
you
mean,
don't you don't want to go on vacation. We talked about this earlier.
I mean, I want to go places,
but you want to be.
I don't want to
paid to go to
I don't want
and
to go sit
working.
on a beach for a week and like look at the water.
Yeah, interesting.
You're never like,
boring.
yo,
You're not wired that way.
No.
yo, I didn't send enough emails today. I don't know if I can go play tennis. You've never been like, yo, fuck work. I'm gonna go play tennis.
Well, I mean, I said this to you outside, Lawrence, but I think the reality is, and I recognize this, is that I like my job. I like my life. So I don't need to escape it for a week and then come back to the grind. Like, I like this shit.
Right.
I could do this all the time.
Right.
What's your rent?
Which one?
Let's talk New York first.
Yeah. We've been asking people this question
I'm not
now.
talking about this.
What's your rent in LA?
I'm not talking about
Are you in a hotel in LA still?
No,
you
no,
have,
no.
You have a
No,
spot
we got
there?
an apartment in Beechwood, yeah.
Oh, right. The Joe Rogan and Beechwood.
Yeah.
How could you forget?
Famously.
All right. Well, Chris, we fucking love you, bro. Thank you for
Hey, man.
yeah.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Happy to have
New
you
York
back,
to come on
bro.
this podcast. Before
Feed, like you say, feed the streets, man.
Before we get you out of here, you guys are doing amazing, sweaty. You know, if you're gonna keep potting, we have some constructive criticism.
Please, yeah, thank you.
Leave it or take it. Highly suggest you take it. You know, change your whole fucking life. First up, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna.
I don't think you're gonna like this one.
Retire, bitch. I know Gary Vee is your fucking hero and everything, but change your grind set. Turn your phone off. Take a literal hike. Just
Grind
enjoy
set.
life,
Yeah,
man.
change your grind
Look
set,
at the
bro.
fucking trees. Look at the water.
I've never heard change your grind set. That is fire.
You're welcome.
It's a Gary Vee original.
I know. I
No,
try,
it's not. That's
That's
ours,
not- yeah,
bro.
I
that's
try to
that's
avoid
us.
Gary Vee. I see you guys are both wearing the Gary Vee K Swiss though.
Oh, hey, come
look
on,
good
bro.
on
you.
We're not filming this for a reason, man. Come on,
I'm
bro.
sorry, I didn't mean to
We'll
blow
hear
you.
grind set on How Long Gone, in like a week. But yeah,
Tomorrow. What do you mean?
yeah, that episode's actually going to come up before this one.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
You never see yourself retiring, taking a break.
No.
Do you work on the weekends? Like,
I work whenever somebody needs me to respond. I mean, yeah, we record on Sunday.
oh, I'm not talking about podcast.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
regular
this-
work?
Do you think this is work right now? We're having a great time.
Well, I mean, it's getting there.
yeah, right. We're approaching that.
Yeah, I work whenever somebody needs me.
All right.
If you text me,
But you
get a
relish answering emails, hopping on conference calls.
response. Look, when you don't have a job, you can get fired at any minute.
Mhm.
So if I don't, the fear has been ingrained in my brain. If I don't respond, I'm going to get it replaced.
You're a cog. You're just a cog, man.
No,
Even as working for
you've
yourself.
engineered it so that you kind of like are always act. It's by design, is what it sounds.
Well, look, no, the reality is, all joking aside, when I was in my early 20s and I was managing a band,
You
basically
had to be on.
Well, yeah, the
24/7.
record label was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?
Right,
Like,
right,
get him
right.
the fuck out of here!" And the band went to bat for me. Like they're like, "No, this is our manager."
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right,
This cartel.
yeah, I am never going to not be on my shit,
Do you?
on coke at the club, on the BlackBerry. You know what I mean? Like no
Well,
problem.
working on cocaine is very easy.
Well,
Nothing better.
so there's like two dominating grind sets, right? One is fucking never stop, never stopping.
Sure.
And then the other is kind of like put your phone down, like don't let the fuck, like only don't email after like work
The
hours.
10-hour work week, whatever.
Yeah.
And that like soft boy, like Gen Z shit or like entitlement, like does that get to you? And have you started dealing with clients that are more like that?
No, I think that's fake.
Really?
Well, I don't think it's fake. I think those people exist and they're going to complain to their boss about their hours, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not the boss and I'm not the one
And
complaining.
if you ask the client what they would prefer, they want the fucking
They want the
millionaire-
work.
They want the millionaire grind set, dude.
Yeah.
They don't want the fucking
But also, I
soy
think
boy.
that I said this a few times, but I think that this focus on mental health is getting to the point where it's like, guys, if we focus on mental health all the time, like that's not good either. Like we
Right.
have to have the idea is to have an equal split or
balance.
like a balance. And I think it's getting to the point where it's like, I had a bad day, so I'm going to tell my boss I need a week off. It's like, you can't do that.
Right.
That's kind of fire.
It's not, well, you don't have jobs.
Well,
That's why.
I think
Exactly.
that's like the
Fucking hack the system.
work life balance. I think is important to be clear,
Oh, no,
and it
I-
really does depend on what you're doing for a living.
I think the work-life balance is important. I totally agree with you. And I'm in a position where I like my
Everybody
work.
enjoy Labor Day.
Yeah,
You'll be
exactly.
hearing this on Tuesday. We hope you had a great Labor
We
Day.
had you had a great
Back-
Labor Day.
Back to the fucking grind.
Okay, so it really just
Happy Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah.
turn your phone off for an hour. Could you?
No. Bro, I left. No, this is not a joke. I left my phone. We got to dinner and I realized I'd left my phone. And
Like in the
Uber?
car.
we drove. We
Okay.
drove to dinner, parked the car. We get out to cross the street. I realized I'm on my phone. And for 10 minutes, I was like, fuck. Like, what am I going to do?
Is that the longest you've gone without your phone?
Easily. We have a full dinner.
Yeah.
I catch up with
Oh,
my
so you didn't like stop
You didn't go
and
back to that?
No, we have a full dinner, and then it was the night of the like System A, the Arterix launch.
Mhm.
I went to that 4 or
Wait,
5
where-
hours
Where was your phone?
at the house.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, I thought you were talking about LA. Oh, you left it at the crib.
I left
Got
at the
it.
crib,
Oh,
and
bro.
Alex was like, "Go back, you're gonna have a fucking meltdown." I'm like, "I got it."
Yeah.
And I had it. And I did. And I was like, okay, I guess that was
and
fine.
it's good to know that you were at the System A event because I didn't see anything on Instagram.
That's the
and
problem. See,
didn't
that's what I
know.
mean. If, I mean, it didn't even happen.
Yeah.
You came on this podcast just to drop it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just
I was there.
I have a huge thing to get off my chest. I was at the Arc'teryx
There was
System
a